Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 4. I forgot to send the tweet out. There we go. I tweeted. I forgot to tweet. Copy link to tweet. I'm going to put it in chat. You guys get your lovely asses in there and retweet. I forgot because I was like, oh, I'm gonna be an overachiever and I'm gonna get everything ready before anyone gets going, and then yeah, I totally forgot that I wrote the tweet and I thought I sent it out, and because I'm super smart. Everyone's muted? No, they're not. Oh, okay. What the fuck? What the fuck, OBS? Here, I gotta fuck with it. What are you doing? Yeah. I'm sorry, everyone. Hello? I gotta fuck with my control panel because for some odd reason OBS is not picking it up, and I don't know why it shouldn't have changed at all. Ugh.
Looking for.
Oh, creepy. Bitch, no.
It's the story of my life.
I'm looking for my site. Get out of here.
No shit.
No. No. That's what
Oh, there we go.
Man.
Okay.
She's a blind woman. She's a blind
like,
lady.
Can you hear
watch-
everyone now, everyone?
Yellow.
You can hear them? Bishna!
Bitch, no.
Hi,
Bishna!
everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Hey.
Welcome to
Hello.
Chosen, episode 4, season 2.
Wait. Is it episode? Wait,
Is
is
there
it episode
3
4
or
or episode
4?
3?
Episode 3. I was
Why'd you say
testing
4?
you.
I was about to say I just tweeted out that it was episode 3 because you said it was episode.
What did I tweet? I hope I tweeted
You
that.
said
You
3.
tweeted 3.
Okay.
You tweeted 3.
Oh, God. You got me. I had a nervous heart attack
You
just
missed
now.
3. It was offline.
I was like, holy shit, did I just mistweet? We're on episode 4, everyone. Last episode.
We're on episode 3.5.
I'm down. Let's do it.
3.14.
Pie?
Yeah.
So what's pie?
Question. I was watching the Bethesda conference at E3, and I saw Renee in the audience. Renee, I need to ask a question. How excited were you when they announced Fallout 76?
I cried.
Well, better question.
How-
How excited were you when you
how do you
saw Andrew WK?
That was
God.
surprising and weird. But
How do
when
you feel-
honestly, it was when Todd Howard came out when I was like,
Instant
I am
boner.
definitely bisexual. done.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Hold on. Wait, what?
You guys didn't know Renee has a penis.
Okay.
Because
all right.
Todd Howard confirms my attraction to men every time I see him, despite the fact that he is like 4'2". He's like
Is
this
he
big.
really short?
I want to put him in my
Yeah.
pocket.
Yeah.
I want to scoop
saw-
him up.
I saw Cyberpunk. I saw 50
Like-
minutes of Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah.
That was fun. Yeah, that was super fun.
I only saw the Bethesda conference and the Devolver Digital, because Devolver Digital, I like the parody of the conference.
Their conference is always so hilarious. I
like-
missed it.
You like
Yeah.
how they teased the next year's conference?
Mm.
I like the RoboCop ending they had. I was like, oh well.
I saw the Sony one and the Nintendo one, but most of the Nintendo one was, all right,
Smash Brothers.
I'm gonna watch about an hour of this. I'm gonna scrub through the rest because I caught it late. Oh look, no Animal Crossing. Let's wait
Yeah.
longer.
I kept
Oh look, let's give more stuff to Smash Bros. Because that's what we need.
That was like 90% of the conference was Smash Brothers.
I mean, it was really cool. Smash looks
Fuck
awesome.
Smash Bros.
I'm only
I like
saying.
that they're penalizing excessive dodging.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, like if you dodge
I
too
don't
much, you
know.
basically get tired.
I didn't watch it.
You get sleepy
So
and
you
have to
lose-
take
you
a
gotta
nap
take
and
a
have like a
nap.
power bar,
That's cool.
something like that. I don't know. Have to have like a
Uh,
fucking
Basically-
Capri Sun or something.
You can give
I-
yourself Jigglypuff's most powerful ability, but only on yourself.
Sing?
No,
Take a
sleep.
nap.
Oh, yeah. You sing and then go to sleep. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
I kept telling people, yeah, they're coming out with Animal Crossing Royale.
Fuck.
To watch little cute animals kill each other would be awesome.
I would actually buy that.
Yeah, you kill your neighbor. You're just like your neighbor's playing.
I
and
would
then-
only play as Bob the cat.
Of course.
I mean, I feel like there's gonna be Fallout 76 like cosplay of Animal Crossing. If you can find like mascot heads, you just walk around and have like a farm.
I was super
You
excited.
guys are ruining both of my favorite games with these ideas. I'm sorry.
How did you feel about the multiplayer aspect of Fallout, Renee?
That's gonna be awesome. I'm so excited to play with my friends in the Wasteland. I'm so
Fucking,
excited. I'm
I
gonna
popped
grief
into
everyone.
Jade's.
I'm gonna let everyone die.
I have Jade's channel, and as I was coming in, she was Fallout 76 is gonna be multiplayer, so I can shoot a missile directly at Taylor's head.
yeah,
was like,
a
cool.
nuclear missile.
That's
Cool.
I was like, sick. My friends are gonna make these cool bases, and then I'm just gonna nuke it.
I
Wasn't it-
wanna do Fallout RP. I think that would be
That would
really
be
fun.
cool.
That's absolutely gonna be a thing. I'm so fucking down for that. I think Twitch RP is already saying they're gonna do private servers for it.
Also, Renee, did you say one out of your two favorite games, meaning Animal Crossing, is one of your favorites?
Oh, I love Animal
Because
Crossing.
how have we not talked about this? I literally
Um,
speedrun Animal Crossing because it's one of my favorite games.
Well,
ever.
I've only
I'll be okay.
played.
Didn't you get a PB or a world record or something?
I've only played New
It's recently-
New Leaf like substantially. I didn't
I-
play the
I love
original
New Leaf.
ones, but I
That's
loved
okay.
it. That was like my
So-
intro, and I loved it.
I
Somebody
played
in
New
chat when I was
every
watching
day.
it. I was co-streaming it, and somebody in chat was like, so when I said, "Oh no, Animal Crossing," they're like, "What do you mean need Animal Crossing? You have Stardew Valley." I was like, "These are not the same thing," and I
They
almost
are
flipped
not
out
the
on them.
same.
They're really not.
Animal
I got-
Crossing is
got so
different,
mad.
okay? I
got
played
so
New Leaf
mad.
every single day the year it came out, and I used to run a Tumblr blog because I would make my own outfits.
That's awesome.
I now know how to trigger everyone in the game.
That's awesome.
Animal Crossing Stardew Valley. Pfft, what's the difference?
What a dork.
Get out of here.
Okay,
Meanwhile, I'm just trying to
find
buy
another
Fortnite
very
skins.
small person to kill everything for you. Bye.
I was talking to Joe, which means he's probably gonna get me killed.
Maybe.
I'm
And
just trying to buy
speaking-
Fortnite skins right now.
And speaking about, you have a
been-
game addiction, I think, Renee.
Yeah, more than 20 hours a week. You're addicted to games.
Bullshit.
That
Is that that
sucks.
Australian news?
That means I have a double addiction.
I was gonna say like 80 hours come at me,
Triple
bro.
addiction.
my addiction's on overtime.
This is your brain on video games.
My brain
Uh,
on video games is dead. It's a dead brain.
It is.
I just want to buy this. Let me buy it.
Let me buy it. I need it.
I bought it.
I need the unicorn onesie. Well, last time Unchosen, Lolala got to go see her parents' graves and had a very heartfelt goodbye. And she recited a very beautiful poem or song. It was a song, right? A song of her people that when someone passes, that it's what they recant. And well, that song activated a power within her that brought back the last magics of life or magical life in Lolala's parents, and she got to say a formal goodbye, and then everyone cried. And while that was going on in that heartfelt moment, we see over where all the chosen awaken, and we're awakened by Crash. Magaboo and his assistant are sitting in front of, which reminds me, I need my name generator up because I'm probably going to need it today. Maybe. I already forgot what we named him. Damn it.
Who?
The assistant.
Nope.
I don't
Nothing.
remember.
No,
Nothing.
I have notes somewhere.
I don't know if I have that anywhere.
It's like Rolabo or something like that.
No. That's Lolala's.
That's something that
great
literally
uncle.
just came out of my head. So I don't even know.
aren't
Great
you
Uncle
all smart?
Ronolo.
Ronolo.
That guy.
yeah.
That guy.
Rololo.
It doesn't matter. You don't know his name.
Granola.
I should expect right now that you guys don't even remember who the fuck that was. So, Magaboo started casting a spell around Aster, who Aster was inside a dream where she was making a tree fort.
Oh, right.
And it was the
Right.
most fantastic tree fort, and it was within a redwood.
Such a good tree fort.
And then a stray disappeared, and you didn't notice because time was fluctuating a little bit differently. But then you saw a light coming around you, and very much archaic symbols, you think, and started to awaken you out of the slumber that you were as a bronze statue. And before you, when you came to, was Magaboo. And Magaboo handed off his stick to his staff to his assistant or his apprentice. And he then said his goodbye and turned into various leaves glowing into the air and blowing away, which Aster was very cool with because that's normal.
It was pretty sick.
He
It
leafed.
was like that scene in Harry Potter where fucking Dumbledore like claps and he just like disappears and everyone's like, gotta admit, Dumbledore's got style.
And
Just
then
like that.
Dumbledore does have style. Then you guys saw Elder Theo once again. Lolala still mad as she approaches, and then notices that Aster's awake. Everyone has a little back and forth with Elder Theo, and he tells you guys to go back to Migu Town and find a mechanic named Sid. And at that point, everyone gets super mad at him that he let all this happen, and he turns into a giant gold dragon, and he flies away. And he tells you to meet him in the valley that's in the middle of the desert, if I remember correctly.
Yeeth.
Yes. So and that's to pass the northern mountains, past the Ghost Trail, or the people to Aster, Graylin, and Lolala. That's the Ghost Trail up north. And then you guys begin your venture to Migu Town, where the food is free, I hear. And as you guys make your way, you come into where you meet the main path. You guys were on an off-beaten path as you were coming out of the mist and all that. And as you approach the road, you see a man. You guys have been traveling about 10 to 12 hours. And you see a man in a kind of a clearing setting up camp for the night. And instead of politely walking up to him and asking him how he's doing, everyone dumps his shit on the ground and then pretty much starts harassing him or judging him or scrutinizing him to the nth degree, and terrifying this poor old defenseless man.
Sure, old defenseless,
He's an old defenseless man.
He's not. We already know what happened. We played it. This is a recap.
He wasn't.
Yeah, he was none of those things.
Aster was right the whole time.
And so was Lolala.
He's a piece of garbage, man.
Yeah, where Aster would just crouch down at this man and eat an apple and stare at him, while Lolala wouldn't trust him, with a bat. Yeah, exactly like that. Time to pop a squat.
Stop.
The one person, the two people that were nice to him were Crash and Graylin. Graylin actually, when the nighttime came around, Graylin will come up to take over the next watch, and went to sleep. When a few hours go by, and what we wake up to, or what Lolala wakes up to, is that she's far away from the camp, and there is the man that you guys are with. He's looking on in the distance, and he points something in the darkness, and he's like, shh. And Lolala looks over, and she's pulling out her spear, and she's looking and analyzing, and then she looks back, and she sees this wonderful person standing next to her, and we're going to begin.
Gross.
Hooray!
Yay!
Gross.
Lolala, make a wisdom saving throw.
Should I point out that he has little tiny?
He has what?
He has wee little horns.
Wee little horns. Oh, okay. Let's see here. So that would be a success. You feel that, like, when he goes shh, you feel like there is this weird friendship going on, kind of. And but like you're looking at him, and you can sense that he's not your friend.
Lolala says, no friendship.
And let us roll initiative.
No deal.
I see this cloud of friendship you have. Let me just push that back. Let me just give that back to you, buddy.
Are we still sleeping?
Yep.
The rest of us are, yeah.
Great.
Hold on. Let me get the map out real quick.
Wait, am I sleeping? I don't remember if I'm
You
sleeping.
are.
Shit.
Yeah.
There we
Probably
go.
fully nude.
I'm gonna bring everyone over to this lovely scene. Nope, wrong scene. And that's where we're at right now. Everyone is sleeping, and this strange creature is currently trying to. Well,
us?
we don't know what's gonna happen. This is Lolala looks at me and is like, we're not friends, and then initiative is happening. So
You can't sit with
Lolala,
us.
You think you're gonna be my friend? What are you, crazy?
Guy's scary as hell. No friendship.
Lolala, I need you to roll initiative.
You got it.
Ooh.
Ooh. All right. Let's,
Not great.
oh, goddamn it. I didn't clear the chart out from last time. Wah, wah. I'll keep that in there. I got you. Oh, I don't have you. Hold on. Bad turn. I got this down. I'm really good at this. Let's take a look here. Okay. Mr. Oni Man. He has turned into a
It's fine.
large.
Not everything's on fire.
No, not everything's on fire, but it could get pretty bad here. His skin is like now like this weird blue, and his hair is like white. And you look, and like his eyes are like beady and intense, and like the colors around it are like very much darks and red.
I can see all of this in the dark, like with my dark vision, or.
I mean, like, there's still a campfire. There's still, like, some light. So you see the
I guess
light,
that's
like...
true.
And even your dark vision, you see, like, half... Like, so you see half of it lit up, then half of it in a, like, gray, like infrared spectrum kind of like going on. So it looks even weirder in that aspect. But like, so there's like absent of color, but you can see where like everything is, and then the color of his skin and what he wears. And he has these claws, these sharp dagger-like claws that are protruding up, and he's like grown in size. He's very much
Okay, well, as Lolala's noticing more and more how this guy is formed, she literally screams, "Ah, oh, God, gross!"
before
Not wake me up yet.
Okay.
no, before you can yell, because he has the initiative before you.
Yeah.
He's trying so hard to make you not help us.
So basically, yeah, I've planned this out for 2 weeks. So
Jesus.
Bring it on, McLokin.
I'll do it.
Don't say that.
Let us see here. I have to look up a spell real quick.
Ruh-roh.
We're going to get a lovable spell called Cone of Cold. Yep. So basically, what this guy does, he breathes out to you, and you're gonna make a.
Ugh, now he's breathing on me?
This is it. This is
Oh,
at Lolala or at the three of us?
No, it's not. It's not close enough for that. It's towards Lolala because the charm spell didn't work, and so he's making quick action of his movements right now. As he goes, you go. It looks like you're about to scream, and he goes, and this cone shoots out of like weird like mist and like wind blowing all over you.
Oh no, does that mean I get all in my mouth? Ugh.
Yeah.
My mouth is open.
Make a.
I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure that's how babies are made.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
No!
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Oh,
That's not great.
I remember Cone of
You've got-
Cold.
You've got the mouth herpes now.
You take
You got
31
the-
points of damage.
Sweet, I'm guessing I didn't
What?
lose any of my health from before.
31?
You probably got like a short rest
you
worth.
Yeah, you got a short rest worth. So yeah, he did 31 points
Oh, I don't know
of
how
damage.
much health a short rest is worth.
You can blow hit dice, I think, right?
And I mean, I think you had full hit points from. You didn't. You guys were never
Yeah,
in combat.
I think we are all. I think
I was gonna
Okay.
say,
We are all
you
top
guys
up.
slept
This
for
is the
500
first
years.
combat
I guess
of
it's
season 2. I just want you to know.
You guys slept for
Okay,
500
good.
years.
And I am fine.
I'm hoping you guys rested.
You guys. Aster's the only one who's probably gotten a full rest, and that's because she's like hanging out in her hole.
Excuse me?
She's hanging out in her hole.
I dug a hole, remember?
Never mind. Yeah, I remember.
Okay. Lolala, your turn.
Well, so does the Cone of Cold actually freeze me, or?
No. A blast of cold air erupts from his mouth. I'm saying his mouth. It's 60 feet. The creature, if you were killed by it, you would have been a frozen statue, but you were not killed. You just take this frost damage, and it's insanely cold. Like, it's like, you have never really experienced winter, being in Windsong or being in the valley at all. So seeing that, the ground around you has like now frozen. It's not slippery. It's not like ice, but it is like a heavy like there was a heavy dew and then it froze over. So that's currently what's going on, and you see that like little like snow like tendrils like shoot out of his mouth and like wisp away.
Okay, so Lolala, like, she had taken a deep breath to scream really loud, but since she's now freezing, it just kind of comes as, why is that so cold?
Perception
pretty
rolls,
loud.
everyone.
Why am I not woken up yet?
Give me perception rolls.
why aren't you woke?
I know the sound of my Lolala in
Fuck.
trouble. Why am I not awoken?
I am snoring.
Did you roll a 1?
Yup.
Graylin just
did.
rolls over.
Crash and Aster, you wake up hearing that noise. Graylin is basically what he does is that he hears it, but then he just covers up his head and just goes.
Like I
Five
like
more
wake up.
minutes.
I wake up with a start. I'm like, Papa. Immediately back to sleep.
I just imagine Graylin's like, hell no, I've met my limit for the day of Lolala screaming. I'm
My
done.
bullshit quotient.
If you Crash and Aster want to give me initiative rolls, remember to click your icon before you make your initiative roll. Oh, Aster's got it. Beep, beep.
I
Okay.
got it.
So after beginning of next round, which will be after Lolala's turn here, we'll start off with Aster. So after Lolala's done, and then that will start the whole new initiative order. Beep. Okay. So we're currently on Lolala. Lolala, what are you going to do after you're done screaming?
Well, it's kind of like after her screaming, but she's kind of still screaming because it's just the thing's ugly, okay? It's really gross looking. It has giant fangs and it's dripping stuff and it just spits some weird cold dust at her. It's terrible. So she's just screaming, ah! And she jumps up into the air. As a gust of wind sort of rolls up around her. And she's gonna go in and try to dive at him.
Okay.
So, DC 16 for Dex.
Okay.
Save.
Tell me what I need to roll. Nope.
Just nope.
Nope, he didn't make it. He didn't crit
Okay.
fumble, but I mean, he didn't make that 16.
It's like that. Nope. Your attack does no.
Just no.
Wait.
Your attack. No.
It does a whole
No.
lot of nope
Oh,
going
it's not
on.
rolling the other. I don't think it's rolling all my dice for dive.
Is it not?
There's supposed to be 2d6 and a 1d8.
1d8 plus 5.
Oh, that's why I
It
had
rolled
them
1d8.
separated.
Yeah.
I just didn't click on the other one. So there's the 2d6. So he takes 8 plus 7, which is 15.
15? Okay. Let me get my
And
handy
he
dandy
is
notebook.
also currently prone.
All right. Okay.
I also have a question. So, since I'm able to get an extra attack now,
Mhm.
am I able to roll a second normal attack after diving?
Sure.
Sweet. Then after she lands,
Damn.
and I'm gonna land over here near the fire.
Mhm.
She's gonna swing in at him while he's prone.
27, I think, hits. I think that's fair to say. Some bullshit.
I'm gonna use my dual-handed weapon thingy to reroll that.
Okay.
There we go. 9. That's slightly better.
Okay. Anything else you want to do your turn?
I think the scream's probably more of a bonus action type of thing, right?
Yeah. Or
That's probably
the
fair.
scream? It's a free action.
Oh. Okay, well then I could bash his face in more. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I like bashing people's faces in. So she swings in and slices at him with one and then flips her halberd over and tries to dragoon backhand.
That hits.
Yay, damage.
Damage on this motherfucker.
This motherfucker.
You try to come up in here and be my friend and then spit in my face with your cold air? I don't think so.
Does
Even
it
someone's
smell?
mouth is just so disrespectful. This guy clearly does not abide by the rules of combat.
All right, it's safe to say it's Aster's turn now.
I just imagine Lala's probably just like in the middle of her
Um,
screaming because it's just nasty.
Can I move here and take a bonus action of kicking Graylin?
Yeah.
All right. Aster moves over here and kicks Graylin
God damn it.
so he can wake up. He's kind of like walks over and kicks him. And then I'm going to take out my Carrot of Fire that I completely forgot that I had.
Nice.
And I've never actually used it before. It's set in my like attacks and spellcasting, so I'm just gonna click on it, I think,
Yeah.
and see what happens.
Hopefully I put it in there correctly. Yeah, you did. Okay, so 24, you hit. Roll me that damage. Click on
How do I
Carrot
roll
of Fire.
damage? Just click it again.
Yeah. Click the Carrot of Fire on the actual, no, on the,
The word
Oh,
carrot
the
of
actual
fire
thing,
in there.
okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
4 damage.
Yeah, boom. Okay. Anything else you want to do this turn? Or this is the first time you've used it? So what's it look like when you use it?
It looks like literally a actual carrot. I'm right. Is it literally just like a
Yeah.
freaking carrot? Yeah. It. You would think a Carrot of Fire shoots out fire, but what it actually just shoots out is smaller, tiny carrots, like baby carrots,
Nice.
that make you think it's fire. I mean, it is actual fire when it hits you, but it has the appearance of tiny carrots.
So
Very
now I'm
confusing.
imagining it as like a carrot BB gun. that
Yeah,
shoots
basically,
It's-
this guy's just getting pummeled by baby carrots now.
That light on
with-
fire.
It's like 1,000 needles, but baby
Yeah.
carrots instead.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, would
Okay.
like an animal or a dog try to jump up and eat him?
If they did, they would be fire.
That
Hit
would
them
be
and they would
fire.
turn fire.
So you hit him and he's like, oh. And he's like, as you're like pelting him with all those things. Anything else you want to do your turn?
I think that's all I can do for now.
Okay. As you pelt him with the fire, and he's like, no, no, no. I'm sorry, I had to roll for something. And then you see him, and he falls to the ground.
Wait, he should already be on the ground.
Oh, yeah. Well, his cloak starts to like light on fire a little bit, and then you just hear him yell, "No, not that!" And then as like the fire seems to like eat away at him, and he turns into a vaporous smoke on the ground,
Oh,
and he's gone.
Like a dead Jedi?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like you turned it.
hell yeah!
I'm still waking up.
I
Nice.
As she turns over to Graylin, and she's like, "Did you see it? Did you see? I did it!"
What?
I
Fuck.
got
What?
him.
What? Jesus. What?
She's just kicking him over and over.
God, I'm up. I'm up.
Get
Fuck. What? Okay. I stand up.
I used the carrot, and I'll shoot the carrot thing at him, and he got hit with carrots, and then he
Hey,
just died.
Graylin. Hey,
What?
Graylin. You remember how you were making fun of us for being mean to that guy? Turns out he was a crazy monster. So
Yeah, he's
yeah.
Where? Wait. Where is he? What?
he's dead now.
dead.
We took
killed him.
care of it.
He's super dead.
Okay,
I walked
guys,
over to Lolala and give her a high five.
I don't feel right about this. That was too
Hell
easy.
yeah. We need to
What do you
create
mean
some
too
like
easy?
we need to create some sort of like
jump.
special handshake.
I'm
need
just
like
a little nervous.
A Lolala
Wait,
and Aster
need-
handshake.
Where? Stuff.
You do
If
need
you
a
killed
special
him.
handshake.
It's right here. It's, you know, Aster points to the ground. It's
Lala
everywhere.
pokes at
I
the
lit
whatever
him up
left
into
of the rose.
flames. He just exploded into ashes, and now his ashes are everywhere. We're probably breathing him in right now.
Gross.
Is there a
You
body?
already breathed into my mouth.
No,
Can we
No.
there's
not?
no body.
Wait, there's no body.
Nope, I exploded him in
There's
ash.
no ash either.
Is his
No,
cloak
it's,
there?
there's ash. It's just gone
His
now.
cloak
in the
is
wind.
there.
The
Lala
wind
picks
took the
up
ash
his
away.
cloak with her halberd and just kind of like looks under and like sort of shakes it out a little. See if there's anything in there.
Nope.
Is it dark outside?
Yep.
Uh,
Very.
I do want to pull out my sword. So strangely, yeah, I know that I'm like the fire guy and everything, and I have like flaming armor and whatnot, or dark armor. But I pull out my sword and it actually glows a bright blue because it's icy. So I use
why
that
are you getting your sword out? We already beat the guy. He's dead. He's gone.
Guys, I don't feel
What
right
is it?
about
Is
this.
it because I'm a woman? You think we can't handle ourselves? You have to come in and like
Excuse
protect
me?
us.
Oh my god.
Is it you don't
Excuse
think
me?
you don't think Lala and I can handle ourselves? Is what we're
We can
about?
handle ourselves. Thank
Is
you
it-
very much.
Is it because she's 2 feet tall? Because that's sizest, sir.
Mhm.
You don't know us
That's a
like
little
that.
snap.
Oh,
You don't know us
No.
like this. Graylin, tell him.
No.
Tell him what we've done.
They
Tell
are
him,
actually,
tell him how many people we've murdered, Graylin.
Graylin, tell him.
they are actually pretty good at what they do, but that's still okay. Look, of all the shit that we've, God damn it, my side hurts. Of everything we fought, nothing's gone down that easy.
right. That's what I'm saying.
because we're
I'm
Maybe we're
very
badasses.
nervous.
strong. Maybe the 500 years we've been asleep, we just got like super strong muscles, and she
Yeah,
like
we're like
flexes a little.
chosen or whatever, right? Like maybe
what
maybe when he turned into a dragon, that one dude. He,
Well,
like,
you see,
some
I didn't trust that guy from
powers.
the beginning, and like neither did Aster. So I slept away from the fire because, quite frankly, I didn't want to be anywhere near the weird guy. And then he comes up to me and he says, "Shh." And I felt this like weird, like he wanted to be my friend,
Yeah, it's
but
a
it
weird
was
vibe.
creepy, so it felt like almost kind of slimy. So I was like, "Nah, I don't think so." And then I turned around and he was a big, scary monster, and he tried to start attacking me with like probably the coldest air I've ever felt in my entire life. It was horrible. I'm still cold. And Loala starts walking over to the fire.
I don't know. I don't know if Graylin's ever read or seen anything about. You called it. Said it was an Oni book. Like, would any of that like ring a bell? Get an idea of what the hell it is? Or am I gonna be
I mean,
clueless?
there's only a
Yeah,
clip.
um,
I don't know.
I
what
used
you'd be
this
able to-
carrot of fire thing for the first time. Maybe it's just super powerful. Maybe it's
Yeah, I sliced at the guy and, did my stuff. And then Aster over here threw some magic fire baby carrots at him, and he just kind of melted into some weird dust.
Did you
makes
just
sense
say?
to me.
Did you say baby carrots?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Aster shoots it in the air. Expends 1 charge worth.
Just like an AK-47 just in the air.
Yeah, pretty much. It makes that.
Just like tracers off a machine gun, just like
Yeah.
flying into the air.
I mean, Dan, you can give me a history roll.
Okay.
Graylin, do you want to make any sort of roll?
What would it be just to
I don't. You
recognize?
tell me what roll you want to make, and I'll.
What I'm thinking of is anything that I can think of, any creature or monster that breathes cold air, charm people.
You would also have to give me a history roll at disadvantage.
Woo!
11. Crash. Yeah, you can't think of anything. You're just like
No, not at all.
no. Graylin, you want to say something when you were a child, like your mother read you a story about a creature that during the day had one guise of being human and befriending you, and then at night it would turn into something else. But that's all you really get.
Okay.
Does Graylin tell us this?
Yeah, I'll just be like this sounds like something like a story that my mother used to tell me.
Yeah, I remember that story too. It was the boogie elf used to come out at night. And
Boogie.
Boogie,
Boogie
oogie,
Elf.
oogie.
The
I
boogie
can
elf
tell
would
you
come
one
out at
thing.
night and burn all your crops and kill all your animals
The
and then just
chupacabra.
leave.
I mean, he didn't seem very friendly. It's definitely not a dragon, though.
Well, that's good.
Are you sure it's not a dragon?
Yeah, he was not a dragon.
Positive wasn't a dragon.
I'm really sure.
What if it was like was the guy we just talked to who turned into a dragon?
But he didn't turn into a dragon.
Yeah, he did. He flew away. He turned into a dragon. He flew away.
No, this
That
guy
guy?
didn't
No,
turn
he
into a
died.
dragon.
Elder,
gonna-
what's his face? No,
Oh, sorry. I thought you been the guy who we just dunked on.
Well, maybe he might have been a dragon, but we just killed him, so it doesn't matter.
I'm gonna grab like a stick or something from the fire and like as like a little makeshift torch and just kind of like walk out to where they were.
Yeah, that's what I was doing with the sword. Was kind of walking out there with a little bit.
You guys are walking out
Okay.
there.
I'm standing around the fire,
You
rejoicing in our victory.
Warming herself.
all right. What are you doing out there? You're just looking around.
Yeah, just peering out into the darkness, or like sort of wherever the body was, where the cloak had been.
There's
Yeah, I like to
li-
focus my hearing, like make sure I'm really listening for sounds or anything.
You don't hear anything different than what the sounds of nature that are going about. You can give me a perception roll, and then Graylin, you can give me an investigation roll.
Jesus.
You don't know. He could have evaporated, burnt to ash. You don't know. There's no trace of this thing.
I mean, wait, maybe they just. Maybe this guy just picked a fight with the wrong people, and they aced him before we really got a chance to step in. I mean,
Yeah.
shit, I've seen the kind of stuff that Lolala like can do, and Aster can fighters and shit. I don't.
All right. I mean,
Yeah.
Either
I'm
way,
very nervous, but
either way, I think we should get the hell out of here.
yeah,
I think we should keep moving.
Agreed. Yes.
And on that note,
I'm kind of scared.
can everyone make a dexterity saving throw?
Motherfucker.
So dexterous.
Very dexterous, much yes.
Motherfucker.
Do a flip.
Graylin, you're going to take full damage on this.
Did you get from
36
napping?
damage.
Ooh, that
As-
was nasty.
As you guys were talking about getting out of there, you guys see a mist all of a sudden that evaporated earlier form up, and this thing comes out of the mist and blows its cone of cold all over you. So hard.
I'm gonna go with the fact that I'm near the fire helped.
Yes. So if you guys made your Graylin's the only one taking full damage. Anyone else is taking half of that. So they'll be
Right.
taking
19?
19. Yeah.
No, 18.
18. Yes. Thank you for math. So 18 damage, and then
Wow. Wow, that was a lot of damage.
Oh, what the hell? He has a brother. He's got a twin.
No, it's the same guy. I told you.
give
God,
me,
who put
You're
you in
supposed to
charge?
be
You
dead!
killed the other guy. It's clearly his twin. Who the hell are you?
Graylin, you can give me an Arcana roll.
I'm pissed. I wanted to sleep.
16. You know that he probably has some sort of form that he can. You might think it's like something like a gaseous form.
Got it.
Or something similar around that. And what happened is that when he got hit he felt how strong Lolala was, and then faked his death when he got peppered by the flaming carrots, and he deceived everyone and turned into a mist and disappeared.
Didn't deceive Aster. Aster knew.
What a jerk!
Aster knew the whole time. I knew the whole time.
And then one quick second.
That really fucking hurt.
Let's take a look here. Lolala.
Hi.
I need you to make a.
I saw that spell.
I know.
What do you know?
You said you wanted a nap.
Oh, okay.
Can I roll initiative now?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Wonderful.
You're one
Hey,
above
it's
me.
better than my initiative.
Okay, never mind. Nothing.
I mean, I may be down before I even get to take a turn.
No, you're fine. This doesn't affect you guys.
Braylon, you're okay. I don't think you're gonna get pregnant from that. Just
Fuck
spit it out
you.
Just spit it out a little bit. It's really gross.
Here we go. All right,
Astra's
so
really cold, but she's also really tough, so she doesn't
So
show.
I just look.
I'm not
fucking
gonna
Jay
make
and
anyone
dumb
re-roll. We're gonna start off with Graylin. Your turn, Graylin.
Graylin is going to turn and point his fucking Warlock Rod at this motherfucker, and he is going to cast Eldritch Blast twice by using Quicken Magic.
Okay.
Warlock Rod.
Is that appropriate at this time in a fight?
All right, so 1.
It's the most appropriate time. We got to
Nope.
make ourselves that before we die, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to get someone pregnant.
Someone's
How
gonna
many
get
times are you
pranked.
attacking, motherfucker?
Each Eldritch Blast is 2 bolts, which are
2.
separate attacks, and I'm casting it twice, so 4. And I'm
God.
going to use favor. I'm going to use Favor of the Gods on that first one.
Okay.
Braylon's
Uh,
pissed. This is what happens when you.
Oh!
This is what happens.
Okay, so you add
our
6.
family
Add
sleep.
6 to that first Eldritch Blast, so 18.
18. All of those hit.
They're all okay. They're all against Stacy. Okie dokie. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh man,
So that
So-
is 40.
this guy is fucking
6,
dead.
8, 9.
That's
49
That guy's still
damage.
alive. I swear.
Hold on, I'm doing math real quick.
That's 49 damage.
I know it's
Astra's
49
still really
damage.
jazzed from the first fight, and so like as she sees this, she's just like, yeah.
No, Graylin lights him up.
Sorry, I'm just in awe of how much damage Graylin just did to this guy in one turn.
and then
So-
and then Graylin is actually going to like stagger backwards a little bit and kind of get behind everybody because he is very badly hurt.
You just see what happens is that you go and like shoot at this thing. You're like and like one of them hits it very well, but he dodges all the other ones. And
Nice.
so
How does he dodge them? He rolled. He hit them. What the?
he
what?
he does take hit point damage. He just avoids like getting hit like in vital areas. So that's how I'm playing it out. He still does damage. I'm gonna be more like, you know, when you this is an instance where someone who he evades a little bit more, but his hit points still go down, and when he hits 0 hit points, he's still gonna die. And when he gets below half his hit points, that's when you're gonna see a lot more like blood and him not like dodging as much.
Bloodied.
Yes. So you do hit him well in that one shoulder blast, and you see him like blast back from that. Now, Graylin ran away. Crash.
I kind of stumbled back.
I picture it like a with every shot, you kind of took a step back, like douche, douche.
He's RoboCop.
That'd be really cool. It's way better than you like hitting him in the
I do like the Robocop. It's like douche.
yeah. And the Astra's just sitting there going, yeah.
Eating an apple all of a
Kill
sudden.
him!
Ah!
And just spitting it everywhere.
His apple chunks everywhere. Just really stoked.
Astra's making a fruit salad.
Crash, your turn.
All right. Very nervously, I'm like, I look at the sword. I'm like, this. I hope this works. I hope this works. And I just lunge forward and strike him with my frostbrand.
Okay.
At least I try to.
You hit,
All right. 14.
and 2 cold damage. All right, so it's 16 in total.
Shit, yes.
I believe you get another attack for being over level 5.
Do I? Okay.
I think so. You're a melee class, so.
Yeah.
You probably do.
I do. Well, yeah. I mean, sure. All right. Let's do it again.
All right, you do hit.
Let's go.
16. Oh, 2 16s. Oh.
Let's go.
So that's let's go. So that'd be 38 damage in total. Now, when this happens, you basically, dude, that fucked him up really hard.
Yeah, it did.
Aster's like, yeah, whoever the hell you are, get him.
I should have like, yeah, okay.
Let's do it.
Okay.
So let's bring that down. I'm mathing so bad right now. Okay, there we go. I found it. I found the prime number. Yeah, as you go he's like moving out of the way, you see this opportunity and you like bum rush forward and fucking bring your greatsword that is has this cold aura around it, and you slash down on this guy, and you fucking like come into him like super hard, like you like cut into him like right in the shoulder, and it's like and then you bring it back and his wound is like frozen. It's not bleeding out, but it's frozen, and you hurt him really bad on the shoulder, where like if you like cut into him more, you probably could cut off his arm.
Like almost like it's got like an ice kind of dagger inside of him because it's frozen there.
Kind of like a bloody ice dagger that's in him.
Sweet. There's a piece of my sword inside of you, son.
Yeah, and that second attack is that you do like a little bit of a fucking twist in your blade, and it just like makes that wound a little bit bigger, and then you bring it back out.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I just like
cool.
the thought of you like cutting him. It's like, but just calm as ice. Be like, man, a piece of my sword is in you. Cool.
Pretty much, yeah. I'm not so much of an emotional kind of being. It's just like,
Fair enough.
oh,
Reminds me of like One Punch Man.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, gosh. Oh.
dude, there's a
Regular
piece,
punch.
there's a piece of my sword in. There's a piece of my sword in you. Yeah.
Lolala, your turn.
All right, well, Lala's pissed that this guy is supposed to be dead and he's not, so she's coming after him. She just does like a quick little hop over the fire and slashes in that same place in the arm that Crash was hitting.
Okay.
Drop it off. You can do it.
2 hits.
Oh, also, I completely forgot about this handy dandy little thing that I got when I level up called Phlebotomize, where for both of those, because my attack roll is 15 or higher, I get to roll a 1d8 for each of them for extra piercing damage.
Okay.
It's you can roll DC 15 versus con, and if you save, then it's half damage.
Trying to make him bleed out. Goddamn.
Let's.
That debated us. He deserves it.
So 24.
So I'll just roll 2d8 for that.
He's a rude boy.
One for each.
So 11. So 24, 35. Jesus.
Can I slice off his arm?
Yes.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, that's exactly what happens as you come up. You're like driving down into his arm, where Crash is just slashed, and you're bringing it through, and you feel the bone, and you feel that again the same thing like what Crash does is that like you feel your attack stopping, but you shift it just right so you can slice down more and get a little bit more damage out of it. And
make him bleed.
Yeah, and now his like you just see him. Oh, like you come down, his arm comes off, and he's like, ah! And as he yells, like a blood fountain like shoots on you and like out his arm, and you're
awesome.
and
Crash
Crash
is covered in blood.
Crash.
Yeah, like
you're...
Lala's like covered in blood, and it starts to run down the intricate details of her halberd as she swings in with the back end of it to try to bash him in the face.
Yeah, Crash, you're also covered in blood as well.
More blood just like flings back at the Oni.
I just sit there and I'm like, oh, that's kind of gross. All right.
13 does not hit.
All right, so basically she just flings a rain of his own blood onto his face.
He's still screaming. He's like, "Argh!" His like blood
She
is.
screams back.
Aster.
Thing's really not dead yet.
It looks fucked up.
We kind of took off his arm.
All right, so I want to cast Blight on him because I just want to see what this spell does.
Holy shit. Okay. Fucking do it.
Just gonna test it out.
I can always sleep and get it back later,
We're
so
beta testing.
yeah. Do that.
DC 15 Constitution. Let me take a look. Oh, he critically fumbled.
Oh my god.
So I will
This
let you.
man
Since he
walked
critically
into
fumbled.
the wrong neighborhood.
Since he critically fumbled, I will say that you can add an extra die roll to the damage.
How do I do that?
Just roll your damage as normal. Well, actually, no. You already rolled your damage. Roll an extra D8. Roll one D8, and add that to the 36.
40.
Yeah. You do 40 damage to something that was almost dead. A, what does this look like? B, how does it die? And C, fucking A.
Whoa, what the fuck? You
me.
can't. Oh, you. Oh.
McLoken thought he was
pretty
gonna
cool.
destroy us.
So Aster, who's still just screaming because she's so stoked on everyone else messing this thing up, continues screaming, but then you guys see from the bottom up, you just see his skin start sloughing off of his bones, and it keeps going up his body. Pieces of him are just falling off. One arm's already gone, obviously, but the other arm just falls off. It just falls into pieces until he is basically in a pile of a guy that looks like he's been dead for at least a week. He's he's dead.
Rotten.
That cat's dead.
He's advanced dead. He doesn't
Yeah.
even get the chance of like hitting what's the thing when you rigor mortis. He skipped rigor mortis and went right into rotting.
Right into putrefaction.
And he's literally, his bones are liquefying. Like, that's what's going on.
Ooh.
Did you look into the covenant? Like, what happened?
We did it, Zoe.
He does even
Basically
scream.
mixed him into his own blood.
He doesn't even scream when he dies. He just he was screaming, he's like, ah! And as like the blood's shooting out, and then the blight takes over, and you see him just go ah! And like Indiana Jones,
Yeah,
fucking
exactly,
face
that's what I was
melting,
thinking, Jones.
and just like skin starts melting, and his bones start melting, and he starts falling into like a pile that's just decaying, and as you look at this pile that's decaying, a necklace charm begins to like arise and sit above with this like aura of light that sits around it, and it floats there above the dead body.
Aster's just like looking at him like, whoa, I just learned that.
Dude!
Jesus Christ.
Luala
Aster walks over, is like,
her halberd.
like poking it with her quarterstaff.
Yeah, as soon as you poke it, it's like soft, like the bone is soft, and it just like goes in like butter,
It's like jelly.
like microwaved butter. And it smells wonderful. By wonderful, I mean it smells like a decaying body that's been there for at least a month.
Is there enough for me to spell something out with it?
It's a puddle of a fucking oni
dude.
in the ground.
I wouldn't touch that.
Do it with my
I
halberd.
wouldn't touch it. Oops, I didn't mean to click on that.
There is a pendant floating above the body.
Aster snatches it.
Okay.
Can I attempt to write with my halberd and his liquefied guts? Aster and Lolala were here.
It's literally like trying to write words in a puddle.
No, I mean like basically take some of it and like smear it onto the glass.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's an inkwell.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. Your hands smell terrible now, but yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna use my halberd.
Oh, your halberd smells terrible now, but yeah.
So yeah, Lolala's she still is covered in blood. La, 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 la. And she's just writing out these giant letters.
Aster's watching Lolala, and she's like, "I'll be honest, Lolala, this is one of the more messed up things you've ever done."
Crash, you recognize that pendant? That's a bounty pendant.
Oh.
A bounty pendant, you know that.
Aster's like trying to eat it, like
Yeah.
seeing what it's made of.
In towns or civilization or areas where civilization, there's bounty boards, and there's certain monsters that you could hunt, and you get rewarded with either money or items or such.
Does it say what the bounty's for on the pendant?
No.
After writing Aster and Lolala were here in the grass, she starts to clean her halberd off.
Okay.
So yeah, I get visibly nervous when I see that.
Okay.
Is this yours, guy? She points at Crash.
No, I don't think so.
What is it?
I should let you guys know though. There may be people looking for me.
Oh,
Great.
great.
I didn't do anything wrong. I promise.
Oh yeah, nobody's ever guilty. Yeah, of
I'm
course.
innocent. I
Yeah.
swear.
Point
I'm
Crash.
gonna. Can I
Did you
heal
kill your
myself?
wife? Kill your son?
I mean, if you want to.
Did you kill your grandmother?
Oh,
what?
This fight's over. Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
After
gonna-
Lolala wipes
Wow.
I'm
her
gonna
halberd-
tap my ring of spell story and burn 2 of the cure wound charges that I had in it.
Okay. Yeah, you feel a little bit warmer inside.
I'm gonna
Um,
cast healing word on myself.
Okay. You guys don't know that your rest isn't over yet, so
Yeah, I want to go back to sleep.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
But I'm also
I'll do
like-
it.
Okay,
I-
never mind. I don't
Once
have.
then.
I can let you redact those spells if you want to save onto them.
I thought
If we're gonna be able to get a long rest after this, then absolutely. Okay.
Is there gonna be
Never
any
mind
water
then.
anywhere that we're near?
Give me a survival.
Yeah, you can use a bath.
I'm kind of covered in Oni blood.
Gross.
Yeah. Does that smell?
The Oni
mean,
blood smells like kind of sulfuric a little bit. The decaying other puddle now smells like, decaying body. It smells terrible. Like,
Maybe his blood's good for the skin, though. Clear up the pores.
Is this like the disintegration wand from Thor? The latest Thor?
I'm trying to remember.
Oh my god, yeah.
I haven't seen it.
I've seen it. I don't remember what you're talking about.
What's his name? The overseer, the keeper, or whatever. He has this like he touches the people he wants to go away, and they just kind of melt.
Sorta. I mean, it's blight, so it was like Indiana Jones, like decaying at
Yeah,
a rapid.
like staring into the covenant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So one thing I want to add, Crash, you wouldn't be on that bounty board. The bounty board's for monsters,
Oh, okay.
so you're fine.
Think- It's
Okay.
like Monster Hunter.
You're probably
so. Yeah,
probably
okay.
if you think of anything, hitmen are after you, but.
Right, but I wasn't sure if that would be on a bounty or not. Would I know that?
That there's a bounty on you?
Would I know that this would be for monsters and not for
Yeah.
a person like myself?
Yeah,
Okay.
you would know that.
All right. Well, then I don't say any of that.
Okay.
You still look nervous.
I'm always nervous. Like, I'm still pretty, I'm probably younger than you guys. I'm always nervous, and I'm
Yeah,
always like
128
looking over my
years old.
shoulder.
Most people are younger than me, so.
Yeah. I'm always looking over my shoulder, and like, I don't
I don't know.
really want to
Lola's
stay in one
probably
place.
younger, or maybe the same age.
So the whole story I told you guys about at the beginning, that was like a coming of age thing, and then I've been out in the wild for like 3 or 4 years. So I'm like in my early 20s, essentially.
We must protect him at all costs.
So I'm just like I'm really like nothing really affects me when it comes to like blood and gore and guts and stuff because I'm used to that. But when it comes to like people, I'm like we shouldn't stay here too long. We need to go. Let's get out of here.
So you guys can get a good like long rest in. If you guys want to do that, I will allow it. Since your rest was interrupted.
Aster puts on the little like thing as a token of her sick kill.
Okay.
Puts it on. It's weird.
So then instead of mentioning that people were after me, I pointed at that and I'm like, we can probably get some money for whatever that was for.
I don't want money. This is mine. I got it fair and square.
But we can go kill something with that, or at least because of that, and get some money for food and stuff. Do you guys have food? Do we have food?
Yeah, we ate.
Look around you.
We ate before we went to sleep. Remember, I made
Do
fish.
you not have food?
What do you have to go buy
Forever?
food?
Yeah, I want to buy food.
You can just get food. There's a rabbit right there. Maybe. I don't know if there's a rabbit. A creature.
Do you
Whatever.
guys not like?
Insert small animal that might exist in this realm.
You don't go to like a tavern to like get actual food? Like
No, I mean, I don't know.
You
Usually
millennials
people
and your
just kind of give us
tavern
food.
you guys cook your own food all the time, like forever?
I mean, I didn't.
Aster gives a
I
look
didn't.
to Graylin and Lolala.
She did, probably.
You guys
I'm not
don't
even.
have,
I'm not even sure she cooked it half the time.
You guys don't have
Go to
like
a tavern. I'm getting alcohol.
you don't have like a tavern dash or like a
God damn it.
Snoober eats.
Where a man named Snoober comes and brings you food.
Yeah, you guys don't have that.
I'm Snoober. I'm here with your food. That's Snoober.
Listen, guy. I don't know anyone named Snoober, and I've never been to a tavern dash. Sounds exhausting, but
I
there's.
got it. You guys are you're working too hard. I'll show you the way.
Let me show you the way.
I'm going back to sleep.
Aster's like walking back to her whole like young people these days.
Lala goes and gets her sleeping
Curl.
bag and drags it over to the fire and lays down next to it. Goes back to sleep.
Right next to the puddle of Oni.
No, not next to the puddle. On the other side.
Okay.
Yeah, Aster moves further away since her bed was kind of right next to what the puddle is now.
Like,
So
probably
she's
over here.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Aster's just gonna.
Let's see. Can I do anything about that?
The fire. So.
Okay.
Did I find any like water sources anywhere with a 7?
No.
Oh, great.
Very
Never mind.
cool,
Aster
well,
doesn't sleep next
You
to.
know someone who has precipitation who could probably help you out.
Yeah.
Hey, Graylin, this is cool and all, but I don't really want to get my Moogle sheets covered in blood.
Yeah. I'll do prestidigitation on her halberd and stuff, and I'm probably gonna just like kick a bunch of dirt or whatever sort of over the puddle, and then cast prestidigitation like on that, just like that pile, just to mask smell if that's possible,
Yeah.
or just like have it be like a standing gust of wind that just kind of like pushes the smell just away from us.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you.
the smell like takes it away. Give me a perception, Graylin.
Okay.
You definitely remember
Tight.
Crash got covered in armor, but he has no blood on him.
What? Crash got what?
He got covered,
Covered in
in
blood,
Oh,
but
he
there's no
got
blood on
splattered with blood, but there's not any on his armor.
Oh. I just sort of look at it, I'm like, and then I go back to sleep.
So inquisitive.
I looked out, I just sort of went,
Just like
So-
finally another clean person in this group.
I mean,
Right? Thank you.
Well, Lala's always covered in blood. Aster's always covered in dirt.
that's very true.
All right, so we have blood, Aster's dirt. Who's sweat and who's tears?
Graylin's
Mostly
Oh,
would
my
be
you got
tears.
plenty of my tears. And, yeah.
I feel like Graylin would be sweat because
I sit here and sweat whenever you guys fucking talk to anybody in this game. I'm just like, please don't fuck this up.
Monk ass.
Yeah.
And here's your big bounty of money. Who are you? Oh, and they die, and the money
Yeah,
evaporates
my life
with
is
them.
monk ass in this game.
Yeah. I'm always nervous, so I'm pretty much always crying.
Okay.
So I
and-
sleep like as close as I possibly can to the fire, with like almost touching it essentially.
Okay. Yeah, you guys rest peacefully. You guys all fall asleep and rest peacefully throughout the night. Nothing comes and disturbs you.
visions of
Large women.
decrepit corpses dance in my head.
These are a few of my favorite things.
And this is where we're gonna go on our first break.
Yay!
Hey.
Hey!
Hey!
All
I
right.
shouldn't have yelled so much.
Oh,
in
good.
the last one.
And long rest.
All right, guys.
Love that.
We'll be back in 5 minutes. Go to the bathroom, get something to drink, get a snack, and come back and see what shenanigans this crew gets up to because they can just murder hobo everything now.
Evil shenanigans.
Hey, look, I have blight. Ah!
What is there you? Oh,
What is this dude? And just like melt. Okay.
I'm just imagining our party. Dun, 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 pointing fingers and all the people melt. Yeah, dun,
like-
dun, dun, dun.
Grayla, you just like finger guns like playfully, but accident is like, yeah. It's like, oh shit, no. Oh god, no! I did it
What
again.
have I done?
I did the finger guns
Everyone's-
again.
Aster
everyone-
winks at someone, they just like melt. Oh shit! No.
Fuck.
Whoops.
That's the motion for that spell. Son of a bitch.
That's not what I meant when I wanted to make you melt.
Oh god.
All right. We'll be back in 5. Love you guys.
Hello.
Hello there. Welcome back
Hi.
to a fantastic show that we call Hosen.
Horsen.
He's a
Hosen.
member of the show. Lala's bird friend. What is his name again?
Friend Ollie.
Ollie, that's right. Ollie.
Hello. So yeah, you guys killed an Oni. Congratulations.
Oh no.
BG.
Oh, yeah.
Oni? What?
So you guys get a full long rest, and you guys can start making your way to Migu Town if you choose. What do you guys
Do I
want?
get on my? Oh, we get all our health points back, right?
Yeah, you guys are all at full health, and spells are back, and naked praying done, and or naked meditation. I'm sorry.
No, it's naked praying. You're right the first time. Technically,
Okay.
naked praying, naked yoga praying.
Yes, naked yoga praying happens in the morning. It's
I don't know if Crash knows this, but every morning as a druid, Aster obviously has to regain her spells, so she engages in a very, very beautiful ritual that she must be stark naked, and it is a release of all the toxins. So there's a lot of farting and burping that happens, and it's also supremely and it's very sexual. It's very like animalistic thing. She understands if you know it might be difficult to watch because it's just so beautiful and not at all disgusting.
The
So don't feel
whole-
uncomfortable if like you know if you feel aroused. It's totally natural.
whole the gaseous part and the excretion part, that's fine. That's all fine. the being naked all the time, that's gonna cause some discomfort, I think.
That'll go away. Don't worry.
Like,
You'll
like
get
Graylin's
used
sitting
to
nearby
it.
at this point. He's just, like, used to it. He's just like eating like whatever, like little like breakfast foods or whatever. He's just like, oh, fuck ever. He's not watching. He's just like, fucking. He's at the point where he can eat now.
Trying to not make a big deal out of it.
and yeah.
500 years later, still just fuck. Annoying.
All right. What do you guys want to do? Fully rested.
I'm ready to head out.
Migo Town.
It's
Girl
nice
town.
to be
Migu.
Well-
down where the food is free.
We're gonna speed run to Migu Town. I'm gonna bring you guys over.
You
Oh,
gotta
we're
put the
gonna do a
clock on
map skip.
screen.
Nice.
There we go.
Oh yeah, we found a glitch. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that little butt slap. Go woo, 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 and just teleport.
There we go. There's Migu Town.
Hmm.
It's big.
It's a lot bigger.
Big.
Map has improved.
The map has improved.
Very nice.
Yeah, you guys remember it being a lot smaller. But now it is a very much bigger.
Migu's Foodporium. I like that one.
Let me
Look,
check.
there's Graylin Mart and Aster's Tavern.
Fucking Graylin Mart. What? Oh my God.
Yes.
Graylin Mart is huge.
Potionatorium. I like that.
Which one's,
Graylin Mart.
where's Grayland's
Get
Mart?
out supplies now.
Oh yeah.
South of
Pay
the
us to
town.
get Eldritch Blasted.
Oh yeah.
I need a fantasy.
We have Eldritch blasted our prices over at Graylin Mart.
Well, it's a big marketplace, yeah.
Welcome to Grayland Mart. Me.
Has like tinny, like music over there.
We've Eldritch Blasted our prices down to the bottom.
You'll face palm at how low these prices are.
Oh, there we go. Awesome. Okay, I'll use that.
We shadow the competition.
So, yeah, as you guys approach the city, you guys go past the glass desert. It is very much more tolerable to walk than it was last time, even during the day. It's still very hot, but it's a very beautiful sight to behold. As you guys walk forward, you guys start seeing the hustle and bustle of the city as you approach in. It's very more lively, and it seems that the terrain has changed because you are now, as you see like houses coming in, you see them on your left side. And you very much go over a river that is with a bridge, and there was no bridge last time you guys came here. And you, as you make your way into the city and past the walls, the gates are open. There's guards at the gate, but they just kind of like look at you and analyze you to see if you're a threat, but don't make any movement towards you. And yeah, you enter the city, and it's very much like it's very hot temperature wise. I say it's probably between 90 to 98 degrees Fahrenheit, depending on what time of day it is. It's still very much a desert city, very much that architecture, very square buildings, and a lot of overhanging drapes, or whatever those things are called. I can't remember because I'm smart. But the city is very much busy, and there's many different races here. You see tieflings, you see Galka, not Galka, Riordan. I call them the Final Fantasy XI. Yeah. Rogaiden.
Rogaiden. I don't know. However you say that one.
Rogaiden. I say Rogaiden. You see Lalafell. You see a few Makote, the cat people. You see humans, a lot of humans. You do see some other races that you haven't seen before. One in particular, one of, it looks like a dragon. But it is a man. And he has very much bronze skin.
Is his name Trogdor?
Trogdor!
Come on, man.
Burning it
Countryside.
the village.
Was a dragon man. I mean, he was just a dragon.
Trogdor.
It's a tractor! I love tractor. Yeah.
So
No,
is he a dragonborn?
he is a dragonborn. You know him as a dragonborn. These guys have never seen a dragonborn before.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the life of the city. Dragonborns are kind of common in this area. Mainly the red and the gold dragonborn, since they are more attuned to the heat than their other brethren.
And white and green.
Yeah. Or silver.
Bless you.
Silver as well, I believe, is ice. Yeah, and you guys make your way into the city. The layout's a little bit different. You remember the Tempered Anvil being a little bit more east, but it is more on the trail in when you're walking in. And you guys are in the middle of Migu Town, and you make your way to the center, where there is a giant statue of Migu going like this.
Also, side note, as we were walking by the Dragonborn, Lolala was just...
Checking them out.
Yeah.
Is this the meme where the dude's checking out the other girl?
Might be.
Main objective, following Dragonborn.
No, it goes players, the main story plot is the girl like pulling on the arm, and then random shit that has nothing to do with the story at all. Ooh. That's
I'm sorry, McCloakin, that's me every D&D session.
yeah. That's all of you every D&D session. That's nothing new. Doug, thank you for that. I see your cheers in there, man. I appreciate that, sir.
Thanks, Doug.
We are still assigning crits for 500 bits, right?
Yeah, I haven't been following that rule lately because I don't have. My bot's not even up right now. I got to get all that set back up. I got home. I had a meeting when I got home, and I was making dinner at the same time, so I was very busy when I got home.
No problemo.
Hey. So, yeah, and you guys see that statue of Migu. There's also a statue of the legendary hero Verbandermog that stands proudly with the Migu statue. And you were in the center of town.
Wait, Verbandermog?
Verbandermog. If someone made a statue of Verbandermog.
Mm-hmm. Is it like? Does this statue look like it's been pretty well upkept?
Yeah, it's shiny.
Who's this guy?
Excuse me? Verbandermog's our friend.
Oh,
He died to save this city.
I was
Just
sorry.
thought-
Just that.
Yeah, that's right.
No
Aster,
one.
Aster leans over to Crash and was like,
I don't know why there's a statue of Migu, though.
I'd forgotten about him.
Okay.
Does Lil Lala hear that?
No.
She says no.
Oh.
I
Oh,
mean,
Mom.
if you give me a perception roll,
I'll
we'll
roll
see.
perception. Make it interesting. Oh, I definitely
Yeah,
heard
yeah.
you. Lil Lala just turns her head and stares at Aster.
Aster looks at Crash and is like, is she looking at me?
just don't make eye contact. Don't make eye contact.
Aster turns her back.
Pretend you're asleep. Pretend you're asleep.
Pretend to be asleep. Aster just walks forward, not random direction, no idea where she's going.
Ooh,
Okay.
what's that?
So yeah.
When you get caught staring at somebody like in class that you're crushing on, you're just like, oh, huh, what's that?
Oh, I
What's
dropped
over
my
there?
pencil.
I like the community. Pretend you're asleep. Like when anything bad goes wrong, pretend to sleep. Ollie's backing that up. So,
Sorry.
He used the alarm clock. He's like, get up. We're not asleep.
get it? As you guys
Wake
approach, Aster walks off, and you do see that there is like a bounty board by these statues, and it is what you're guessing is the bounty board that Crash was talking about earlier, and you do see a symbol of the pendant that Aster currently has, and it says that, and next to it, you see like there's different ones, and they have a different assortment of like items or like money value. And the one you guys see that was for 16,000 gil.
And what is it? What is the bounty? What does it say we have to? What does it say that they have to do?
Kill the Oni and bring back
Oh.
proof.
Oh.
And you bring it to the bounty shop.
So this just appeared. This wasn't on him.
It is, so you know that like creatures that cause havoc, they get a bounty put on them, and there's like some sort of like magic or you're not sure how it works, but when they die they leave back some sort of treasure or proof or trophy, and this is the trophy that the Oni leaves. It's a pendant, it's similar looks to its face.
Ah, gotcha. So I turned to Aster. I'm like, hey, so
She's gone. She has walked off a
Aster-
random
Aster
direction.
literally
I
walked
turned
off.
around and I'm like, hey, Aster. Oh,
She'd walk towards the tavern. That is apparently she can't read it, but I'm assuming there's a sign that like has like something that kind of looks like her,
with an
right?
ale.
Some sort of or
There's
just
like
it looks like
yeah, you see like
She has to walk in between Aster's wood, like a statue of. You have to like walk between her legs to get into the tavern.
yeah. So You see
Please tell me that's what it is now.
you see a sign, right? It has an ale and also has like the purple flower, the lilac. I want to say it was the lilac.
Called an aster flower.
An aster flower. So original. Up in the corner of it, and you see some words scribbled up, and you're like, okay, and you know it's a tavern.
She's like, I know that flower. That's pretty cool. Maybe they know more about it. She has no idea it's called Aster's Tavern because Aster can't read. So.
Yeah.
As long as Lalala doesn't kick my ass.
I'd like to go. I want to turn around and go looking for this immediately.
She's not far from you guys. You see her like walking into the bar.
Oh.
And it's
Yeah,
called
she's
Aster.
I yell out.
She's like,
Aster, hey!
She's continues walking because she's sure that you just want her. She wants you to turn around, so that Lalala can beat her up. So she's,
And you guys all see her walk into Aster's Tavern. There is a sign that
Also,
says Aster's.
Lalala has zero plans to beat Aster up. She's just disappointed.
oh no, it's just
oh, that's even worse.
that's worse.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
That's way worse.
I just like look at it, it's like everywhere we fucking go. It's the first place. It's the first place we all. Whatever. Yeah, sure.
So
I'll follow Aster toward the tavern.
is Graylin and Lalala here with me?
Yeah, they're standing there.
So I mentioned
We're
this. I'm like,
together.
yo, we can turn that thing in that we got from the guy, and we can get some.
Yeah, good luck getting it
some
away from
cash.
Aster. We'll. Yeah.
Cash. Could you
I
guys?
mean, we're gonna have to
She's-
go to the bar anyway.
No, that's fine.
She
Let's
seems
go.
nervous, so we're gonna have to make
Lalala
her not
follows
interested in
after
keeping it.
Aster.
Yeah. So you guys all see the price of that pendant to turn in. So
Is that a lot? Like
That is a
a
lot.
lot of money. Okay.
Considering the exchange rate we figured out per guild to gold, it was.
that was when you guys had the exchange. It's been 500 years, so it's different.
Inflation.
I
We
wonder-
still have gold
I wonder-
and gil, don't we?
Yes,
I have.
you do.
Yeah, I've got a little bit of everything.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anything.
Oh.
Well, you could have Gil if you can get that pendant.
Exactly.
So what do you guys do? You're standing in front of and there's like
Oh, I left to follow Aster towards the tavern.
okay.
I did too.
Gonna get a drink on.
Aster, as everyone is like, you made your way in, and everyone's looking at the bounty sign currently. You you walk in, and you see a Makote male, like a cat male, and
Aww.
Catman.
he's a cat man.
Have I ever seen a cat man before?
So you remember Elder Miko? She was a cat girl. She was a Makote as well. So you're very familiar with Makote.
Wow, there's a dead cat around her neck.
It's fine. It's an understanding.
It's sleeping. To pretend you're asleep.
Well, yeah. Yeah, Aster doesn't think that the cat's dead. Keep that in mind. Aster
Right.
still fully thinks that the cat's just like
Yeah.
sleeping. Just like, yeah.
As you walk,
Aster's not very sane or stable as a person.
Or any of us, though.
as you walk in, you see that the bartender, he looks up at you and he's like, yeah, welcome to Aster's. What can I get you?
Aster's?
Yeah.
Aster bees.
Someone named that. That's my name. Someone else named here named Aster? Funny.
What?
What a coincidence.
I mean, sure.
That's I've just never been into a tavern. It's called Aster's. I'll take your finest. What was that drink called? Tastes like whatever you like.
That we had back at the old place, the previous place.
Has Lolala reached the tavern yet?
Yes.
Aster's still trying to figure out the name of that drink.
Lolala just walks up and she sort of like does like a little hop to slam some gil on the counter. 2 cups of mug mug.
Oh shit! Where'd you come from? Mug mug. That's what I
Out
wanted.
there.
Yeah,
Mug mug.
Please.
I don't have mug.
Mug Mug?
Oh, you don't have Mug Mug?
What kind of
I don't
establishment
know.
is this?
It's a fine establishment, but I never heard of Mug Mug.
Oh,
God, the
the
move.
Moogles make it. Do you not know the Moogles? I mean, there's literally a statue of a Moogle in your town.
Yeah, but they don't. There's not a pure establishment yet. I mean, there's sometimes there's a Moogle merchant that comes through, but I
Oh.
haven't seen anyone else.
Well, what kind of alcohol do you have?
Well, and he turns around and there's like just a fucking bar full of booze, and he's like, "What do you want?"
Well, Mug.
Loala looks to Aster.
Mug Mug.
Mug is super expensive out here.
Maybe it's
Am
expensive.
I in the
So
bar
wait,
now?
He's
I
very
thought
Does he,
old
not, does he
guy.
not know what Mug Mug is, or does he not have it?
He doesn't have it.
Okay.
Mug, you guys, Mug is made from the Galaxy Star Tree, and it's super hard to get if you don't have a Galaxy Star Tree.
So I go up to
What are
Aster
you
behind her, and
doing?
I poke her on the shoulder. I'm like, "Hey, so we could probably pay for some if we turn in that that pendant, the pendant thing that we got from the
My
guy?
pendant.
Wait, is this
Yeah, we
is this
have
the old
money.
tavern that
But,
I
but,
killed the
like,
guy.
that you were at? Yeah?
I got
No.
it.
Yeah. You can go turn it in. And we can split it like 4 ways.
I don't want money. I don't care about money. What? So you can go
Money-
buy more food from Uber
Money-
Dash Eats?
I sort of grab Asher. I'm like, money also gets you booze.
Yeah.
I can
you-
get. We used to get booze for free all the time. What kind of place is this?
You have to pay for booze most of the time.
My name is Aster, and I want Mug Mug. She yells
You
at me.
throwing a tantrum?
Yes, Aster's throwing a tantrum right now.
If you give me that pendant, I'll get you some Mug.
No, don't.
I thought you just
don't-
said you don't have any.
This is
Don't
my
give
pendant.
him that. Don't give
I
him that.
killed a guy fair and square.
Listen,
Here,
listen.
give me an insight roll.
Hold on. Shit, where's my character sheet?
I mean, technically, we helped.
Very insightful.
Here's the thing. He also rolled a crit, so we're gonna have a roll off.
Roll up, roll up, roll up.
Roll
Wow.
off.
Wait, can I-
Wow.
Oh shit.
Okay. You were like super convinced. You're like, when he says that, you're like, But then, when you like ponder about it and look into it, you're like, maybe he does have some Mug.
Aster walks behind the counter and starts looking for the Mug.
How do you get behind the counter?
She jumps over the counter.
How tall is this counter?
Where the guy
Hops
is sitting.
Love this.
Yeah, she starts rummaging. You gotta have it somewhere. We used to get this for free all the time. I don't understand this. What kind of place is this? What is this? What was that bartender? Loala. Who's the bartender?
Loala just kind of like, how tall is
Um,
this counter?
Hey, can you get your friend from out of the counter before I call the bouncer to get her the fuck out of here?
Yeah, I can do that, but you should know
sorry.
that she actually is the namesake of this place.
She might
Like,
not
what's-
be from around here, but she is actually Aster.
Like, why is this place called Asher's Tavern?
Aster's trying to like smell for the Mug. It's like,
I don't
Aster,
think he actually has
Get,
any.
get the fuck back. Get over the counter. Come here.
what do you mean? Aster's a common name. Get that fucking shit out of here.
she breaks a bottle.
It is
Oh no.
genuinely wrong. I was like, really?
Sorry, that was an accident. I didn't. That wasn't even me. That was somebody else's. Where I know it's back
Loala
here.
puts some gil on the table to pay for the broken bottle.
He's just
How much? Let's see. I don't know. She puts like.
Can I roll
20 gil on the
investigation to
table.
see
Is
if
that
I
an,
can find Mug Mug?
does his expression
give me
change
an-
any?
give me an investigation roll. Aster, you don't find any Mug, but you find a portrait. And that portrait is a memory of yours. And that memory is there is like a it looks like you as this day and age, but or what resembles you, but a young Makote a woman that you recognize as Miko when she was younger and you first met.
What the hell is
And
this?
it's like
Why do
a
you
small
have
picture
this? Who
on
are
the
you?
wall.
Why do you have this?
That's
How did you get this? Who? Why do you have this?
But that's the old. Well, she was an elder.
Miko. Her name was Miko.
Yeah, I know who Miko is. She was like
Yeah, that's me.
my great. How that can't be you? He's like
That's
looking
me.
at it.
It's Miko. I grew up with her. Who the hell are you, guy?
He's an insight roll on his part. I don't know. That's Miko is my great or great grandmother. I can't remember anymore. That she is I am her descendant. If that makes it any more
Can
better.
I step in? I'm like, all right, let me level with you real quick. So, I'm new to this group too. They apparently were frozen for like 500 years. or
Apparently,
something.
no, we were.
You look like-
Excuse me. We got
I-
frozen
I'm-
as statues for 500 years. Hi, I'm Lolala.
I'm trying to level with the
the
guy.
mayor of this town.
Why are we trying to level with him? He's clearly a freaking weirdo. He's got a picture of my
No.
friend.
You gotta stop calling people weirdos.
He's a weirdo. Why do you have this back here?
As I said before, I'm her descendant
Why am I in this?
because she made this bar after the calamity happened. A lot of people moved out here, especially people from Murstone, because Murstone and Flamecrest were kind of in a traveling distance of each other. And she moved out here with her daughter
So
and her
Miko's here?
son.
Is she here? Does she live here?
I don't.
Oh boy.
So I turned to Graylin. I'm like, does Aster know how time works?
I'm still not sure she's.
It's
on
a
board
little
about-
confusing
I'm
sometimes.
not sure she's.
if I remember the
I still think she
stories,
gets the whole 500 years thing.
if I remember the story she told,
don't think it's
or that were passed down
something yet.
to me at least,
But I think it's about to. So I'm gonna take a big step back. from this bar.
you don't age like the rest of us, like us Makote. We age kind of a little bit more quickly than you do, right? Do you remember when you met her, and then do you remember her progressively getting older and older?
Yeah, she's always been old.
Yes. Well, age caught up with her, and she passed away many years ago.
How is that possible? That's not even possible. I've only been gone for like 200 years. She had like at least like 300 left in her. Like at least 4.
I say I'm sorry for your loss, and I pet the back of his head.
Oh, I mean, I thank you. I didn't really meet her. I barely remember. She got up to a
So you're
good
trying
age.
to say that Miko's dead?
Yes.
Like, so you guys have been sleeping for like a long
500.
time.
Yeah,
We weren't
500.
500 years.
Like, okay, frozen.
We weren't frozen either.
Building tree houses.
I was building a really cool treehouse.
Well, you've been doing
And
that
I
for
just
500
showed up
years.
here. It was so confused.
I
And I don't understand how Miko could be dead.
I see that.
Lolala
Oh,
tries
it's
to
500
comfort
years.
Aster by like sort of patting her because she knows exactly how this feels.
I'm still scratching the back of his neck because it's soft and.
I like as this
You're
scene
just
with her and
stroking
Lolala
the
is like playing
back
out. I
of
just
the
like
neck of this man that we just met.
I'm just gonna point to
Yeah.
like a random bottle on the shelf behind the guy and just kind of like do one and like put some coins down and just like
He like pushes the coins aside, and all the coins that like Lolala laid down, he put down. And he puts down. He goes over and gets over a plum wine. That plum wine you recognize as Makote's favorite drink. And he's like, she really loved the plum wine. We passed down the family recipe, and I've had chances to perfect it. There's we can drink to her honor. I mean, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but you guys.
I'm not gonna drink to her honor. Screw on her. Aster
Give
storms out.
give her
with the scissors.
something like
No, Aster
super.
storms
Just give her
out.
something strong. Like
Aster
something
storms
real
out.
strong.
She's done.
No, no,
With
come
the-
back.
with the-
And
Come
as
back.
she leaves, he's like, you know that fucking pendant's worth like 16,000 gil, right?
I know. I'm trying to get it from her.
Yeah, but someone may try to fucking jump her if she goes to the wrong part of town.
Well, that's their fault. But
And to be fair,
Will
the
you
last
give
person
her
that,
a break? Are you kidding me?
the last tried to
She
jump
lost
for
somebody
Melton.
that she cares about, and all you care about is a stupid pendant. Yeah,
no.
this place
want-
sucks.
And Lolala also storms out.
Yeah, get her. Yeah, yeah, get her.
Why are they so emotional?
I don't know, because they were asleep for a super long
I
time.
mean, I would
and
be fully rested and bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
They're not sure. They don't actually believe that they were asleep. It's complicated. It's complicated.
Graylin
I
just
like
he
how
just
Crash is completely confused in knowing that Lolala actually does know that 500 years has passed.
Yeah, I'm very confused as to why you're mad and stormed off.
Graylin is just he's saying he's got like a glass of the plum wine in one hand and just like his face in the other is just
Oh. They talked about you in Legend.
and I just kind of I like look at him I'm like
I can see why now.
Oh, the face did it.
Well, let's. I know it's a lot for her to take in.
speaking of legends like those two also
I'm aware. You guys saved Flamecrest. What you guys did a long time ago. I mean, this is a weird conversation I'm taking very calmly. But as soon as you guys leave out that door, I'm gonna go in the back and then scream my fucking head off because this is the craziest shit I've ever seen. But I am ranting right now because I am nervous as fuck.
Me too.
you know what I held helps with nerves mug
Oh, not this again.
Do you know how to get some mug?
well it might surprise you but we know where a galaxy tree is
Yeah, it's hidden somewhere. But I mean, there's still Moogles about, and sometimes they have like, mug, and they trade flasks because it's, that's priceless. But
God, to think I had just like fucking out of character. I had like 2 or 3 casks of that shit that I left here in this city. And they probably all got drank.
possibly.
I'm trying to
Depends on
remember
where you
I'm
left
trying to
them.
remember the name of the fucking. It was like the silver.
Silver Shot Archer Inn.
That okay? I'm gonna ask him about that. Do you remember the silver? Was there ever a silver shot arch near here? It'd be old. It'd be really old.
I don't know, man. Look, I'm only like 20 years old. I mean, I don't remember. I grew up here. I don't remember a place called that. So if that gives you a time frame, I mean, you
I guess it would've been
480
I guess-
years to go. So
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh boy. All right. Well, should probably go collect those two and before they, just jump behind somebody else's counter.
yes, they gotta be careful about that. I mean, you are in a city now.
I just leave.
Yeah.
I've got because I still got gil in my bag of holding. I just put 50 gil on the counter. I'm like, thank you.
Oh,
We just
shit.
peace.
Okay. He's like,
That's
he
that's
takes
that's,
it.
that's for all that.
Okay. Let Aster know. I may have something for her. I have to go dig it up and find it, but
Oh well. I guarantee you, this is a drinking establishment. We will be back in here.
yeah. Well,
That's,
let her.
that's not all for today. That's future proofing. We'll call it that.
My building's not going to get set on fire, is it?
We can't promise you anything.
Actually, I'm gonna reassure him, even though I am actually not certain. Be like, no, absolutely not. We've never ever set a building on fire before.
Fine.
I just turn around and walk away.
Did you guys set a building on fire before?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've kind of said something.
Yeah, remember didn't we almost burn the mansion to the ground?
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that was Miku, and he lit all the books on fire because books
Yeah.
are for nerds.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, there was an old story one time that, God, it was like one of the other elders turned out to be a real dickbag. His some chosen showed up to his to Flamecrest when it was a wee little village, and what happened there? His fucking mansion lit on fire.
Yeah, the Legend of Migu.
There you go, Tom.
Like, the name of this entire town.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
Oh, everyone knows that story. Yeah.
No.
Everyone knows the story of Migu.
Uh-huh. I mean, we knew Migu. He wasn't with us, but we knew him. Yeah.
Oh, just conveniently, the man who was reportedly
Set the building on fire isn't here.
No, he was Mayor Lolala's right hand man.
Right foot man, if anything.
Oh, those stories are true. Did he really lick people's feet?
Oh yeah. He dried him with his hair.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I think that's And then, Crash, what do you do?
Oh, I was gone before that.
Okay.
As soon as it got awkward, I walked away.
Yeah, it got awkward a long time ago. So we're gonna go rush to bring the view over to Aster and Lolala. Aster, where are you stomping off to?
The tavern's right there. We're walking. Probably ends up somewhere around. I'm so confused about this map. Just too many numbers. Probably around like where Migu's Foodporium is. In some random alleyway. She just kind of walked down that straight out of
That
the
way.
tavern.
So there's Mount Etna's cleansing, and the well you remember from before.
Oh, she remembers the cleansing. Let's stay far away from that.
Yeah. There's some memory she has about that place.
Not a good one.
So you want to walk towards I'm gonna draw it on the map real quick for you. Because fuck everything. Where's the drawing tool? There you go. So you are leaving there and you're walking this way. Correct? Yeah. Okay. When you walk that way, you do see very much like you walk by Mount Etna's cleansing. It looks a lot bigger, a lot more robust. Like there's like very much like kind of an oriental feel to it. Very much like the houses are the roofs are sloped. There's a lot of more golden and like bright, vibrant colors with this place. It kind of stands out from the rest of the city. And the architecture is very much different. And you walk through and you see an open kind of area, and you just see a bunch of people.
She's looking for almost like a park, anything that isn't like a city. She's trying to find anything that's far away from that tavern that looks like not a city.
Okay, So,
You're looking for something that doesn't look like a city in a city?
Yeah.
when you're walking through the city, you see like a little grove, and it's like it's got buildings around it, but you just see it peering down the alley, and you see it like right here where that circle is. It is a park with a beautiful like tree in the middle of it, and grass like laid out, and it's very quiet and not disturbed by anyone. And the buildings kind of block out the noise of the city.
Perfect. Aster sits down there.
Okay. Lolala, you're right behind.
Well, I think Lolala left a little too late to see which direction Aster went, but she does remember on the map which way to go to Lolala's Manor, so she's gonna go that way.
Okay.
A whole manor.
A whole manor.
A whole manor.
I would say
Oh yeah, because you were technically the mayor.
that Graylin catches a flyer, like sees a flyer somewhere posted about like a special at Graylin Mart. He's just like, what? And then just follows the directions like, what the fuck? What is this? What is this?
Graylin Mart,
He heads toward Graylin Mart.
where everything's super expensive because he wants to overcharge you for everything. Graylin Mart.
And then try to
He's
explain why it's
metagaming
not-
these prices.
I just walked out because I didn't see anybody. I just went straight for the cleansing, mountainous cleansing.
Okay.
I was like, oh, it's a building. See if she went in there. Because I'm looking for Aster.
Okay. So Aster, you sit down in this this grove, this quiet little area away from everything. And what do you do?
Oh, she's just sitting there,
Yeah.
looking at the picture, thinking,
Just staring intently, like,
just staring at it.
what's she
Very-
thinking about?
I mean, it's very confusing that it's been 500 years, and that Miko is dead, and that she's just now finding it from some asshole at a tavern that's named after her. It's a very confusing time, and that's, man, just chilling there.
Okay. Lolala, you're next. And you start making your way to Lolala's Manor. And you walk up, and it's a gated building. And there's like two guards sitting in front of it. Sort of, they don't dress as the other guards. They are very much in a cleaner, like, so you know when you see people in the English military, correct? But you see the people like the Palace Guard, where they have very much like a different uniform and they have a different kind of thing. They don't look like the Palace Guards, but it's that kind of similar vibe. They're very ornate, like armor, and they're standing guard in front of Lolala's Manor.
How
as
spaced
you
out
approach.
are the bars on this gate?
I mean, there's probably about like 6 inches in between, so about that much room.
Okay.
If you're trying to
Got it.
fit through the holes, no.
But I'm so small. So Loala just like, she's just walking up and she just like leads to the guards and she starts like going through to go into the gate.
Yes.
Yeah, hi, this is my house.
He looks at the other guard and he's
Kind of
like,
like pushes at the gate. Does it open when she
No,
pushes?
it does not open. And he's like, this is, I'm sorry. You are.
I'm Lalala. Mistrala?
Oh, hang on. And she just like sets her bag down and she's just ruffling through it. And she finds a piece of paper that says that she owns Migu Town.
Here you go.
Fuck. She
Sorry, it's
still
a
has the
little-
deed.
A little dirty. It's kind of old.
And she like holds
he
it. She doesn't
takes
actually
it,
like give it to him, but she like holds it up so he can
and he's
read
like,
it.
and he's like looking at it, and he's like, this is the deed for the city of Flamecrest, which is
Yeah, which is Migu Town now.
No one calls the city Flamecrest anymore. And then he like looks at it and he's like, where's your house marking?
What do you mean? Where's my house marking?
It's kind of a
The
personal
marking
question,
of your
Jesus
house.
Christ.
What do you mean, like a symbol?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's easy. And she just holds up her hand, and it has the mark of Bahamut tattoo on it.
And he like looks at it, and he's like, he looks at the other guard, and he's like, "This is her house." And he opens the door, and
Thank you.
And she like like daintily folds that away. And puts it
but
back
he
in her
like
backpack.
before like he starts opening the gate, and he's like, just a couple of questions. You know it's been 500 years.
Yeah, I see how this can be really confusing. See,
Very.
me and my friends were the chosen ones. You know the whole ritual to protect the world that we have to do every 100 years, and there was a calamity.
Of
and
the
then-
legends of old, yes.
Yeah, so we did the whole ritual thing, and we kind of froze in place in the bronze statues, and we just woke up like, I don't know, a few days ago.
I love how just like she just walks out like, what happened?
Well, this home was built in your honor since the last one was burnt down.
Yeah, thanks, Migu.
We'll stand guard for you. If you need anything, just let us know. And do you need any help with anything?
I should be good, but if you see my friend Aster, would you mind telling her that I'm in here? Could you let her in? She's tall, really
No.
pretty elf.
Yeah, no, the one
She likes to do naked yoga, and sometimes she's covered in dirt.
the Elizin, who's not evolved. Yes.
What do you mean by not evolved?
Yeah, who you calling not evolved?
Yes.
Who is this fucking guy?
That's really not a very nice way of putting it. You might want to work on that.
Well, so I want to give you a fair warning. There's no one living in there, but it is set up to be a memoriam to you because we thought you were dead.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that.
You and your friends. And then when you start
house,
like
though.
when you start looking like he had a helmet on and he like goes and takes it off and he has like pointy ears that go out this way. He looks like an elf, but he's not. He doesn't look like an elf. He's very much taller, very much more broad, and he looks over at you and he's like, whatever you need, I can get word to have someone come out here, kind of assist you around and guide you. I imagine the village looks very much different than what you.
Yeah, it's a lot bigger here than it was, but I guess it has been 500 years.
This is the most weirdest nonchalant conversation I've ever had. Yes, I'll send out for someone.
I mean, no, don't go to any trouble. I saw there was actually a house here, and last time I came by, my friend Migu kind of burnt it down because he thinks books are for nerds. I mean, we technically stopped him from burning it, but he was really trying. I don't know, why is there a statue of Migu? You can answer that question for me, right?
I think a couple 100 years ago it just showed up.
Wait, it just showed up?
Mm-hmm.
Like it appeared? Magically?
Someone brought it in. I don't really know the full story.
Do you know anyone who might know the full story of that?
Maybe. I'm not exactly sure. You can generally gather information at. You can go to Migu's Foodporium. There's a lot of people who meet there. The food's free there, so.
Oh, the food is free.
Yes,
Wow, that
Migu Town.
worked out, huh?
The Migu Town, the food is free. The drinks, the ale, or any spirits you have to pay for, but the food is free.
Yeah, Migu Town, the place to be. Migu Town, the food is free. You pull the stick, you get the gold. You offer a fee, you get them clean, unless
What?
you're Gary.
What were
Kidding.
those lyrics?
The original ones, bro.
That's the Migu Town.
Oh.
Here.
Those weren't in. No.
Oh, did you get the abridged version? I have the whole lyrics.
I mean, we should get you with a historian.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, that would be great. Maybe the historian would know more about Migu too. Could you like get somebody to come to the house? They could do that.
I could do that.
That would be awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Lolala shakes the guy's hand.
Yeah, he goes and holds out your hand. And he shakes it, and he's like, "I'll be back if it's all right if I take my leave."
Of course. I mean, how else are you gonna go find a historian unless you've got some kind of crazy mind powers like Graylin?
I thought those were just rumors, and then he just walks off.
Wait, I have crazy mind powers now?
Apparently, you do.
Lolala doesn't understand magic enough to understand what it is you do.
Mind bullets.
All she knows is sometimes you can talk in her head.
Okay, I guess that's freaky enough for
Next, we'll go to Graylin, who's in Graylin Mart.
Yep.
Graylin Mart, you walk up to, it is like a huge flea market, where you can or like swap meet, where people are like trading.
Okay, so
items.
it's not like a Walmart. It's like a fuck. Okay.
Oh no, Jesus! What the?
It's like a bartering mart
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Where people barter, and then like there's like performers and all that kind of stuff out
I dig it.
beyond the walls and that kind of stuff. And that's what you see. Very much like in the alleys and all that kind of stuff. It also kind of blends in with the residential district. You see like some people running shops out of their home. It's not as nice as like the other parts of the city you've seen, but it's not like terrible. It's like it's pretty much like the blue collared section of the city, if you had to guess.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to before Flamecrest got completely fucked. If I can find anybody that sells stuff for understanding languages.
So you want to go to Graylin Mart and find this? Well, I don't know. Let's see. I'm seeing if there's any
Graylin Mart.
Graylin Mart.
Place to be. Graylin Mart. Nothing's free.
People like give me a. Actually, let's do this.
It's the free market, Aster. Okay.
Give me.
Not there.
Give me.
Say it out loud.
Give me high or low.
You just know for some reason.
Hi.
Give me high or low again. 2 more times.
Hi. Hi. All the way down. Hi.
High. So far, you spent about 3 hours there, and you haven't found
Shit.
anything yet. Do you want
Okay.
to spend any more time there?
Uh,
It's a big
another
fucking.
3 hours.
Another 3 hours? Okay, it's a big
No,
fucking place.
no. I didn't say another. I said I think after spending 3 hours there, I'm probably like, okay. I'm not finding
And
what I'm
after
looking
3 hours, I'm gonna say you've only explored like a quarter of it. It's big, like that section of town is like pretty big.
It's like
for-
seven. It's like 7 IKEAs.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, poop. I'm gonna find something to eat while I'm here. Is there anything like? Is there anybody like fucking like streets?
There's like
fucking-
literally there's people just handing out food,
Street meat.
Oh,
like street meat.
What? We're not in the auditorium, but
No,
yeah,
it doesn't matter.
I'll eat some. I'll eat some fucking street meat.
Okay. Yeah, there's like sometimes there's like fish or squid or other like you magic chicken or
I'm sorry, magic chicken.
magic chickens.
Chicken.
I'm gonna have some of that magic chicken.
Okay, magic chicken. As you're eating the chicken, you do see a man who has a bunch of stuff like laid out next to the booth, and he's like, he's looking at you, and he's like, "Are you a well-learned man?
A what? What?
A well-learned man?"
Depends on what the subject is.
You seem to be an intelligent fellow. Would you like anything with these help you? I have a assortment of items that help you read.
Do you?
I do.
I look at I peruse his wares. I look at what he's got to offer.
He has like basically he has like books that you can like scribe in, or a different assortment. He shows you like a like a novelty item. Basically, you can write in the book, and you can make it any color you want as you write into it. There's very much a monocle. The monocle can read magic languages, such as like if anything is blocked by like a magical means, or if there's like an hidden arcane script in something, you can read it with that device. Or there is a pair of spectacles that have you read at 3 times your normal speed.
I'm not gonna sit there and do the whole thing, but I want to see if I can try the monocle on. I just want to glance at the Book of the Hellfire Cult that I picked up so fucking long ago and see if I can read it. If I can, I'll buy the monocle. If I can't, then
you as you put the monocle on and you look at this book, you do see these glowing glyphs that appear beyond the words, that you can't decipher, but that didn't exist to your naked eye.
and I kind of like I'll like just kind of like doing that like looking. And I just sort of like hold it like how much for this?
Oh, that's about 500 gil.
Okay, I'm gonna buy that.
Okay.
500.
Yeah.
Okay, I fork over 500 gil.
Okay. How much gil do you have by chance?
1400.
Okay.
Now. I had 1900
1400.
before.
Okay.
I don't remember where I don't remember where I got all this fucking gil from, but I just remember I think we just kept collecting little bits and pieces of it, and we couldn't spend it because no one used gil.
Yeah. But now that's the only currency. Yeah, and basically, yeah, you buy that for 500 gil. It's like a little novelty item. Very cheap. He explains, he's like, yes, that is, it's not too hard to make, but it gets you a good couple days of rent or money at least for the week.
So this only works for a certain amount of time?
No, the money.
Oh.
I'm talking about, economy and such like that. But the item is not too powerful. It's something, a weaker mage could make.
I mean, it's more than I know how to make, so...
Well, are you a mage?
Something like that.
Are you a sorcerer? Do you not study? Do you...
No, I've never studied a thing in my life.
Oh. Oh, you look like a smart man, so you made a smart buy.
Why do I feel like he's greasing me?
Do you need
right.
anything else, sir?
No, I think I'm good with this monocle. Thank you. And just like slowly
Okay.
backing. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try to figure out what this stupid book says.
Okay. It is a language you do not know.
But now there's language written beneath the other language that I also didn't know.
Yes.
Great. Cool. Halfway there.
We're halfway there. Oh, living on a cure like ruins. Oh,
Okay.
Take my hand.
And who made that
So, yeah, you where do you make your way to, Graylin?
Oh God. I'm gonna head back. Oh shit, it has moved around a lot. What's the sacred path?
That is the path to Mount Etna.
Ooh, the tempered anvil was the weaponsmith, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go there.
Okay. It's gonna take you a little bit. So we're gonna
Okay.
go to Crash.
Okay. So yeah, I walked out of the tavern and I was just like, I don't know where Aster went, so I just go into the nearest building, which
So-
happens to be Mount and its cleansing.
Mount Etna's cleansing. Yeah, like it's the business that's open. All the other ones are kind of like either like a residential or like a small shop, and you don't see her in them. This one you can't see in. As soon as you walk in, basically it's a bunch of like men and women like greet you, and they as you come in, they're like, "Good day, sir."
Hi. Did you guys happen to see a lady? She's
Well, there's a lot of
Pretty-
ladies here.
dirty. She's dirty.
I mean,
really
if-
dirty.
If you're looking for that kind of lady, I mean,
Like
Who you calling dirty, sir?
grime. Like there's stuff all over her.
Literal action.
you realize that Mount Etna's cleansing is a spa / brothel.
Oh, a spothel.
So you came in. It dawns on you after you you try to avoid this place. I imagine Crash does.
Yeah. So okay. So once I figured out, I'm like,
Yeah. And he's like, well, over here we have Nelly over here. And you see a Makote like woman, very clantily dressed, and basically and she's like, she's very dirty, but she'll take good care of you. If you want a massage, she'll gladly, and for a little extra, she'll take really good care of you. Get to that deep tissue rub.
I'm all right. I'm looking for somebody specific, like her name's Aster.
Do you want Thrakun? Thrakun, and you see a red dragonborn man walk up, and he's like, if that's your speed, Thrakun right here, he will give you some of the best bathing you've ever felt in your life, and he has those strong hands, and I see that you wear heavy armor, so you must have those tough muscles to get into, so he can give you a good rub down.
I actually can't get out of these, but thanks.
Oh my god, you
I'm-
smell so bad.
I'm gonna leave. This is definitely not the place I was looking for. It was nice meeting you guys. You guys are fine. Like, nothing against you. And I started to get really nervous. I'm like, I don't I don't want to offend you or anything.
You see a
But-
Galka woman come up, and not Rogadin.
Rogadin.
Rogadin woman come up, and she comes up behind you and puts her hands on your shoulders, and she's like, "We'll take good care of you."
God.
My eyes get really big. I have to go. I have to go. I don't want to be here anymore.
No,
This is
just
definitely not the place I wanted to go to.
just come spend your money on us.
Oh, that's the thing. I don't have any money. So can that should
And
be
while
my-
you say you don't have any money, all of a sudden you feel the hands tighten and you get picked up and thrown out the front door. And then you're like on your back in front of this place, and everyone's looking at you, thinking you did something very weird in there to get kicked out.
Oh no.
Now
Oh,
everyone
no.
thinks you're a weirdo.
I take the eye cover from my helmet and I definitely just put it
Click down.
Put it down.
Where are you located? Okay, yeah, so you know she didn't go that way.
Okay.
You can give me a survival roll.
Okay.
You know that like there's two ways she could have gone. One is the path south. It kind of leads to the Greyland Mart area. And then there's the other one. It's kind of like a little bit more to the west. But over there it's just residential. But none of them really kind of stick out to you one way or the other if she went that way. You know she went
Okay.
this way. You don't know which path she would have taken.
Okay. I'm gonna flip a coin.
Okay.
Kind of like the decision-making process.
I'm gonna flip a coin. Heads, I go left,
There you go.
which would be down with the line on the map that already is.
Okay.
Heads, I go left, and then tails, I go the other way.
Okay.
I just roll a D2. Does that work?
I mean, you can. One that heads, two is tails.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
So 2. So I go not the way that Graylan went.
Or Aster went. So yeah,
Or
you
Aster, yeah.
you start going your way, and you're kind of just in the residential district. There's nowhere to really go in. People are just kind of going about their business, and you don't see Aster when you go down this way.
I don't see. I doubt I see Aster if I go the other way either.
Mhm.
I just keep walking. I keep walking maybe towards the Tempered Anvil.
Which one's that? Okay, yeah. So you start making your way north then. I was gonna say you start walking you get to Migu's Foodporium, and then you're like, and then kind of just start walking away up north.
Yeah, sure.
And eventually, oh, excuse me. And you get to the Tempered Anvil.
Okay. And I look at it. I'm like,
Sorry.
this probably isn't where they went. But I peek my head inside.
And you see a sight that you don't see too often, especially up in these parts. You see a dwarven woman,
Oh.
Oh.
and she's looks like she's like drinking water, and she's like charcoaled a little bit on her face, and she looks like she's like taking a break from working the forge.
Okay. And I just walk in. I'm like, hey, miss.
Tally ho!
Hi. You've got energy. Have you seen maybe you're kind of a dirty woman, so I guess I can't say that.
Oh, what did you say there?
Nothing. Said
Well, you're
nothing.
gonna get whooped out there.
Nothing.
Crash
Um,
gonna die.
Do it. I mean, I'm a little bit charcoal, but
No, forget what I said.
Do I need me to take a wee little bath there?
No.
I'm sorry, I'm not presentable for you.
let me change the subject real quick. What do you do here?
Nailed it.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is a tailoring shop.
Yeah. Is it hot in here?
Yeah, there's a fucking forge.
Yeah, that's got to be it. That's it.
You're not good at talking to people, are you?
I'm okay. Things just happened back at the it was like a cleansing place. It was a bathhouse, I think.
Why were
I'm
you in the
just a little-
brothel?
Oh. I was looking for somebody.
I mean, that's why you go to a brothel.
Somebody specific. Her name is Aster, and
The bar?
She has something. No,
All
I
right.
think it's named after her or something. I'm looking for some weird friends. This sounds weird.
Are you
So,
trying to,
I'm
are you
here
trying to
with-
be in good company then, I take it?
No, I don't know. I'm not looking for a good time. I'm looking for a friend of mine who has something that I need. And as I hear that, and I'm like, oh.
Are you doing drugs?
No, I'm not doing any drugs. Do you happen to have anything that can get this armor off? Because it doesn't come off.
This is a very weird conversation.
I understand.
I can look. Let's give me a high or a low.
Low.
Oh well, look at that. She's like, yeah, I got a crowbar here. If you got what joints are stuck together, I can try to jimmy you out of there.
So, funny story is, this is all one piece.
How did you
Is
get
it-
into it?
It just kind of melted on top of me, if that makes sense. It was really hot, and then it cooled, and then it was me. It was just me.
And all of a sudden you hear him, Oral, get in here.
Oh, we don't need more people in this conversation.
And then you see a older dwarf man come out in robes, and he has it looks like he's was reading a book, and he looks at you and he's like, "What can I do for you?" Zeri,
as
why
I was-
am I in here? I was busy enchanting. Oral, I need you to look at that armor and tell me what's going on there, because he has some weird. He said that armor melted onto him and all that. And he looks at you and he do you have 10 minutes of your time?
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay. And he draws a circle out, and then he's like, can you sit in the middle there?
Like crisscross applesauce. Does it matter how I sit?
It's just in the circle.
Okay. Okay. Sit.
Okay. And I'm gonna say, Graylin, at this point, you come in at the end, the butt end of this ritual. You peek your
as he's sitting in his circle.
well, you see what you see. You don't need to make an arcana. This guy is doing the ritual for arcana or identify magic. items.
Oh, okay.
Or identify. So he finishes it up and he's like, and this is as you're walking in, he's like, oh, that armor is very cursed. Yes. I might be able to do something about it, but that's very demonic.
Oh. Hi. Just weirdly sitting on the ground. They're not doing anything weird.
No, not at all. Man, I know what a ritual looks like. It's fine.
Oh, wait, what is happening? Like, what are you doing to me?
They were literally trying to just tell you what's up with your armor.
That's why you're
Cursed?
That's why your armor won't come off.
Because it's cursed? Oh.
It is odd. This armor, it's not working as the curse isn't working as normally as it normally would.
How's it supposed to work?
I can't remember mechanically in my head. I have to look that up.
Oh.
Because it's been a while. And
Oh,
it's working different for you. I remember that.
Yeah.
And I just turned to magic items.
Is that why it talks?
What?
I'm sorry, your armor talks?
Well, I mean, I hear it sometimes. I think it's the armor. I'm not insane, right?
No. Definitely not.
I wouldn't tell people that. Yeah, I wouldn't tell people that your armor talks to you at all. That's not a good conversation starter or ever.
I don't think we had a good conversation at all, but all right.
Okay. So, with the armor, he's like looking at it, and he's like, I might have some for you. And then he like walks to the back, and then he comes back in, and he has like this weird kind of like pendant shaped thing, and there's like a spot on your armor like right here where it looks like it goes to, and he's like, this is it's nothing special, but minor item, but it oddly enough it can't be really used for anything. It's a joke in the magic community, but with that armor, and he like puts it on, and you feel linked to the armor in your head more, and you feel it opening up, and you can feel the control of like how you want the armor to look like, and that kind of thing, and like the armor starts like like in Berserk, very much that similar, like or Stargate, where it's like that shit, like you start thinking about like those thoughts come in your head, and all of a sudden and your helmet like comes back, and your helmet's off, and then like and what it does is that like this brooch all of a sudden goes, and everything like folds into the brooch, and it becomes like black colored, as before when he put it in was a very like light blue. And you hear the voice in your head, and he's like, in your head from the pendant or the armor, and he's like, we're becoming more and more alike.
So the armor just folded up into the pendant?
Yeah.
Am I naked?
Whatever clothes you had on when that whole excursion happened.
Okay.
And then Ziri, the dwarven woman, is like, oh, Oh, I think you just need to go to the good side of oh. Just go to the brothel and say you don't want a hand-me-down.
Okay.
Grayland, he smells terrible.
I've been kind of trapped. Sorry. I couldn't do anything about it.
I'm not sure if this, but I cast Prestidigitation on him.
And he doesn't smell anymore.
Yay.
You're still dirty though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Like I think I can either the smell or the actual dirt, and I just took care of the smell. But you do definitely want to take a bath.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Totally agree with that.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Look, I need one too. Let me finish my business here. We'll go, and I'll make sure that you get set up with what you need.
Okay. And if it so I'm normally pretty nervous and embarrassed. Like this basically takes the cake of I don't want to see anybody. I'm very much like I gotta go hide. I gotta find a corner and just hide in it for a little bit.
Okay. And then you guys are sitting in there and discussing all that. We're gonna shoot over to Aster. Aster, are you still in the field?
Yeah.
And you
Still,
staring at the picture?
still pondering.
You
Can I roll a? I don't know which one this would be. Can I roll insight? See if there are any shady characters around, such as people that might have fire spice or other drugs.
that would be a perception roll.
I'm gonna roll
Insight's more like when you're trying to discern if someone's bullshitting you or not, or what their true intentions are.
Okay. I'm gonna roll perception.
Yes.
Because Aster's feeling like she might fall back down a hole. She's not very perceptive.
You don't see. You're kind of like focused on the picture as you're looking at it, and you like glance up, but like this is like people's backyards. You would imagine like the houses are lined up around this, and like it's just it's a big enough like courtyard area that's like taken care of. That you're like kind of I imagine leaning up against a tree.
Sitting on the ground, but she's now going to get up
Okay.
and walk through a block and try to find basically where might be the bad part of town.
Okay. You start walking, and you can kind of like ask around, and you kind of know that where you're at, you need to just go north. East a little bit, down the sacred path. You know it's kind of a shady area, just gleaming, where you just ask people, is like, where's the not so lovely people live and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, you make
As you do, you walk down the street. Hey, where do the weird people? Where do the weird shady people live?
Yeah.
Do you know?
A lot of people pilgrimaging to Mount Etna. They can't afford residency because historically they couldn't afford residency, and then they just kind of sort of made like shanty towns and like tent cities, which eventually built into the Flamecrest slums. So and that's a 13 on the map right there. And you make your way there. And what are you doing when you're there?
Aster is going to try to find someone. She's going to start asking around for favors. She knows anyone who can find her some favors. Anyone who might need some favors.
As you start,
Motherfucker, she's looking for drugs.
as you start walking or like looking around, You see actually, give me a perception roll.
Not performance.
Yeah. As you were like looking around, you just realize that there is like something tugging on you, and you look, and it is a little Makote girl.
Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
You were hanging out in my backyard, and then you went on an adventure, and I came with you.
All right. She keeps walking.
And she walks after you.
Do you want to be following me like this?
Do you want to be friends?
No.
Why?
No. Because I'm doing.
I don't have any friends. Will you be my friend, please?
You go be friends with the trees. That's what I did. She keeps walking.
And you hear Strain be like, I think you need a little friend. And she's like, yeah, I think I agree with the cat.
The cat doesn't know anything. The cat is obviously an idiot.
I am not an idiot. See? No, he sounds really smart.
No, he's not a smart cat at all. She just keeps walking.
And she keeps following behind you. And like asking like 1,000 questions. And she's like, so what do you do? Where do you live? Where's your mommy and daddy?
I don't live here. They're dead.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
What do you like to eat? What's your favorite color? Why do you have a flower in your hair? Where'd you get the cat?
She just ignores her. Just keeps walking. She continues to approach random strangers, though, asking the same question.
Yeah, so basically, you get one guy, who is very much like, he's like, I know where you can go. I got what you need.
That's the drug dealer voice.
Look, you don't want the town's god seeing you, okay? So you want to come with me?
All right.
Yeah.
Hey kid, you gotta skedaddle, man. You don't wanna, shouldn't be going around here.
But yeah, I only know you.
I'll come back to the park. Go back to the park. I'll meet you there later.
And then
Or your backyard, wherever the hell that was.
and then you walk in, and he takes you down like an alley that kind of opens up. So it's like an alley, right, as you walk down, but there's like a section that opens up, and he like takes you to the middle of it, basically it's like, so what you looking to do here?
Looking for, last time I was in here, I found a substantial stash of something called fire spice. I'm looking to see if anyone has any more of that. The red comes in a red brick. It's got like a powdery substance.
I mean, yeah. How much you talking?
As much as you got.
I mean, that could be quite a bit. How much money you talking?
Oh, fuck.
Well, I've got this. She shows him the pendant.
Son of a bitch.
I don't know how much it's worth.
No.
Seems pretty expensive, though.
You got a good eye, Bari. And then you see, out of the shadows, 5 guys, well, not all guys, but 5 humanoid individuals come out.
Don't assume their genders.
And I'm sorry, imagination. And then, as you realize they're all coming out, you realize next to you, as this conversation was going on, the little girl's like tugging on your shoulder, and she's like, I'm kind of scared now. And that's where we end today's episode.
Aster's gonna get jumped. With a kid.
Great.
Oh.
And that's
In a back alley where no one knows where she is.
Up.
it depends on how much time has gone by. We haven't established that yet. So we'll do that next time. on Chosen Z. Chosen Ball Z.
Oh my god.
Chosen Ball Super. Yeah. Okay. That was it. That was episode season 2, episode 3. There, everyone. I hope you had a good time there. Quick announcements. I will have a bigger announcement coming soon. When I get time, I'm going to announce that to the world, but not yet. Excuse me, because that was the perfect time for a burp. But yeah, big things. We'll be here next week, I believe. What's June? I don't have anything going on next week. So July 4th, we will not be streaming, and then but next week we will be here. Be here in a fantabulous way. But yeah, let's do around the table and introduce our fantastic cast who did an amazing job tonight, beating the shit out of an Oni.
We own the Oni.
Wrecked his
That
shop.
Oni got destroyed.
He did. He really did. And he had a regenerate ability, and he never got a chance. He used it when he went into gaseous form, and he got the full hit points. But you guys beat him down so fucking hard that he never got a chance and never got back to his turn because Aster was like, Blight! And then, yeah.
What is
You're
it?
melted.
I have the episode name. Pony up. Get it? Because we killed an Oni, and also this entire episode has been about how much skill we have in town.
God.
Ironically, not about a pony.
Well, I mean, Ride the White Pony is kind of like a drug reference because you have Aster, who is just like, go away, kid, I gotta do drugs.
No way, I'm trying to find some drugs.
Wait, do you know where I can get some drugs? Let's go. Let's start off with Mr. Danotage, who played Crash today.
Hey, I play Crash. I play a very nervously weird, dark, faceless character. No, it's got a face. But I'm Danotage. I play lots of games very early in the morning, right here on Twitch, twitch.tv/Danotage. And I think right now, I'll probably get into some Darkest Dungeons soon, but I'm playing some Factorio a lot right now.
Okay.
That's me.
And that's Danotage. Guys, go give him a follow. I don't have my bot up, so I'm sorry. Go say something in chat, Dan, and go click his name and follow him at twitch.tv/Danotage. Capital Vices TV.
Hello, Taylor, Capital Vices TV. I'm a broadcaster here on Twitch as well. The broadcaster. I have been playing through the story of Beyond Two Souls over the last week, and I'm really fucking enjoying it. It is delightful. I also play. I did play a lot of indie games or sort of small team games when I'm like big studio ones. Like I'll go on big studio ones whenever they're out, but generally I tend to lean more toward smaller stuff. It's a little bit simpler. But you can find me at twitch.tv/Capital Vices TV or on Twitter or Instagram at. I'll say something in chat so you guys can say hello.
Hello. And who's next up? Renee.
Hello guys, my name is Renee. I'm a full-time streamer. I stream on Mixer.
Oh.
Find me at mixer.com.
Is it .com? I thought it was TV.
Mixer.com/Renee. I'm playing through all of the Fallout games right now, starting with Fallout 3 and up until Fallout 76. And then mixing in some Fortnite here and there.
There you go.
Game junkie.
And Spoonie.
Hi, I'm Spoonie. I'm a full-time streamer here on Twitch. I primarily focus. Oh, also that's my bird saying his name because he doesn't want me to forget about him. But I primarily focus on RPGs. Right now I'm actually doing the Final Fantasy V challenge, 4-Job Fiesta, where you basically go to a randomizer and they give you 4 jobs and you're stuck with those, and those are the only jobs you're allowed to use for the entire game.
Fuck.
But I've actually had really good RNG with it. I just started it yesterday. So I'm playing that, some Twilight Princess, a little bit of Animal Crossing on the GameCube, and just hanging out, having a good time. So come hang out.
And my name is McLokin, and you guys, the rest of the time, I'm just going to be playing Breath of the Wild, and you guys are just going to watch me. And not just watch me react to me playing Breath of the Wild, because I got to switch.
Not actually on screen.
Not actually
You're not
on
actually
screen.
going to hook
Just
it up
my
to a
reactions.
capture card. You're just going to hold it.
Like, oh, whoa, that's fucking cool.
Oh, my weapon broke again.
It's a reverse Game Grumps. You just see me the whole time and not the game. So yeah, my name's McLokin, fantastic DM, because I like tooting my own horn. I had a fantastic episode. I love today. I love putting Aster in the city and watching her not give a fuck about anything.
And immediately seek out drugs.
Yes, she gets some bad news and she's like, "Where's the heroin?"
I can't deal with my emotions like an adult, so let's do drugs.
I bet you guys all thought that Liram made the fucking crazy ex-girlfriend of Aster made the bar.
Aster has not even thought about that girl since she left.
Oh.
I mean, she got dumped, so
I don't think she'd name a bar after her like ex person.
You don't know, she was kind of crazy.
She was super into you. However, we agreed she was a stage 5, possibly stage 6 clear.
Yeah. You
First
did
of its
scare her
kind.
away with crazy, but maybe crazy's attracted to crazy. But it was actually Miko.
Aster's like a fun type of crazy.
And she's the crazy kind of crazy, but that doesn't mean they don't attract each other.
You know what's fun? Talking to dead cats. Ah!
Yeah.
dead
the
cats
fun.
taking yoga and heroin.
And I want to everyone who donated or cheered tonight. Thank you so much. I'm sorry I don't have all my stuff set up. I'll get that going here. Not for next time, but the time after that. We'll have everything up and going, and we'll be good. Thank you guys so much. You're all wonderful. You guys are an awesome cast. You guys are an awesome audience. Thank you for tuning in and enjoying the weird brain baby I've come up with of a show. And I do appreciate you guys stopping by and hanging out and doing all this crazy shit. So we'll see you next week. I'll be on shows throughout Twitch. If you guys follow me at Twitter, I'll announce when I'm going to be on a show or retweet. So make sure to keep an ear out. The biggest show, or the coolest show I'm recently just joined is on Encounter Roleplay's channel at the World Tree Burns. I play a little gnome, and he's a dark piece of shit. He's literally one of the darkest characters I played. Yeah. You guys, thank you so much, and we'll see you the next time.
Bye. Bye, everybody.